wonderful, a new child soldier, subscriber.
I get up to check the printer and I miss first place for early bird.
I took my lens cap off. You should all be proud of me. I expect to be showered with adoration and praise for remembering to actually do my job correctly. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the stream. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all well. I did not have touch portal up because, as you can see, I'm a few minutes late. Sorry if that threw off anyone who was early. Thank you, Oni, for the hype. I appreciate it. But yeah, happy Tuesday, everybody. Tuesday. We're not gonna do a YouTube segment today because, frankly, there's almost nothing in the news that I was interested in talking about. There's a research video that may or may not come out. I'm currently doing some research into something I learned over the weekend about the Quest platform that I just need to get some more information on before I am comfortable, making the video about. Before we get too deep into it, and Hanan / the Broadwalk, I don't know if you're watching. You're probably not, because it's, never mind, you're not watching. It's 6 a.m. I want to show two clips I pulled in other channels, not so much my channel. He's a little aggressive. Okay, hang on. Let me take that down a notch. All right, that should be a little bit better for you. Pull a couple clips from other channels, just to prove that I am not the only I'm not the only person who does odd things. So I want to show 3 clips. One from my stream last week, and then one that I pulled on Croy's stream yesterday and Hana's stream today, just to show, I don't know, just have a little fun, lighten the mood a little bit. Come over here. Do the music. Okay, first this is the one from me from last week. Actually, hold on. Okay, we got a anemone anomaly. Let's get the full screen version of it. I hate that my mouse is on the on screen at this point. We got a anemone anomaly. Anemone anomaly. Jesus Christ! Don't clip that. Oh my God. Russ's giggle. Because Russ was fishing with me at this point. Russ's giggle at the very end, just like Mock's giggle on one of my famous Ultimates clips, just makes that whole thing. When I'm like struggling here for 15 straight seconds to say I'm not going to try to repeat it. And Russ just laughing at me at the end. Christ. Don't clip that. Anemone anomaly. Jesus Christ. Don't clip that. Russ always having my back. God. Russ always right there to take the piss out of me. All right, this was Croy from yesterday. I thought this was hilarious. To briefly set this up, Croy's headset is having a very odd microphone problem where it's spiking, it's like overmodulating for like half a second. Red, welcome in. And one of these random spikes happened at the pitch perfect time. It was chef's kiss. It was wonderful. Here we go.
That was ankle and shin twinging, guys. That's the depth. Oh, yep. Let's go. Let's run. Maybe it'll fall in the hole if it tries to eat me.
He was playing Dread Halls, a pretty old VR horror game.
Go on, jump in the hole. Jump in the hole.
It sounds like the Matrix. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He hopefully is getting a software patch to get that fixed here pretty soon. I don't know why I'm getting a pool party clip suggested to me, but okay, cool. 'Cause I don't watch boob or hot tub content, at least not on this channel. And this was Hanan / the Broadwalk, who spent her entire stream watching a Tekken esports tournament because she's big into Tekken. And then this happened.
He still got the Hawk Tua as well in this game. I wonder whose Hawk Tua is better. Is Nina's Hawk Tua better or Yoshi's Hawk Tua? Or are they both like equally strong in Hawk Tua levels? All right, guys.
Well, yes.
Don't even answer that question. Actually, just forget I said it. Okay. Pina versus Edge. You know, Mike, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I'm just trying to find out which Hawk Tuah is more potent. Okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about it. Actually, you know what? It's
I love that she tried to recover it, and it just made it worse. And yes, only I was absolutely gonna say boob content. Yeah, potent. Yes, exactly. That was the exact word she used. I was already in the clip manager when she said that. I exited out to make sure I got that line in there and reopen it. Good stuff. Okay, so it's not always me saying dumb stuff or, you know, saying odd stuff or, you know, weird things happening to on stream. It happens to other people too. It's not just me. I just want to make sure that I shared that. I'm going to be better about trying to clip in other streams because I know how helpful it is to have clips for my stream able to be posted out like that. Anemone anomaly, nailed it. Went up on my TikTok the other day, or actually today. It went out a couple hours ago. Okay, I don't care about that. Get rid of this. I was looking for some information on Steam Next Fest because that's supposed to start, I think, next weekend. Yeah, it's supposed to start next weekend. It's supposed to start on the 6th, but I haven't seen that confirmed yet. I think this is 2024. First half of 2025 Steam Next Fest in sales. Where's the 12 hours of behind the scenes footage of you practicing Anemone Anomaly in the mirror? I mean, no one wants to watch that, Oni, so I'm not going to put that out. But speaking of Oni and stuff that I put out, that I was going to say videos I put out, but that sounds even worse. Let me just back that up. Onikaze and I played. God damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Remember, there's also exclamation point phrasing for anyone who wants to truly comment on what I'm doing. Did that? Well, there it goes. Okay.
The award-winning Amelia says, I knew it.
No, you knew what? You knew what, Amelia? Explain. Explain yourself. Onikaze and I played Pixel Dungeon VR the other day, and it took me quite a while to get it
The award-winning Amelia says that Oni would clip that.
Yeah. I rely on you guys to get the most embarrassed stuff. We'll watch that clip in a second. Anyway, yeah, there's a 24-minute video. It's actually out of 57 minutes recorded of me and Oni playing some Pixel Dungeon. It was a lot of fun. I wish I could have done it on stream. I really do. But something's wrong with that game when it comes to just straight casting, not just like dev hub casting, which is what I usually do, but like the browser casting didn't work. Nothing worked for casting that game. So the developers are aware. I sent them a message and I sent them the video of what happened. So no, I haven't heard anything back from them. So, but they're aware that it's on their radar, and I would love to stream this game. But most likely I'm going to end up having to buy the Steam version to do that, and I don't really have money to buy games right now. So the Steam version is out now, by the way. Because I think when Oni and I played, it wasn't out yet, but it is out now. Last time I checked. Of course, I've been playing No Man's Sky. We'll talk more about that in a minute. We're also going to talk about what we're doing next month, because Thursday is the final day of No Man's Sky, at which point No Man's Sky will go on the shelf as far as the channel is concerned until the next expedition will come back. Steam went down for you. That's frightening. Uh-oh. Yeah, Steam is down. That's not good, because I'm supposed to play No Man's Sky in a bit, so I guess we're going to... I got the filibuster for a while then, because... I mean, can I launch No Man's Sky, or is that going to be a problem? Oh, hell no. 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 I can play without network? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. I'm not trusting that. So we can do our chatting segment like we normally do, and hopefully it's fixed in the next hour or so. Amelia, when did you notice it was down? Why not? Why not play without save data? Because I don't trust it. And I do not want to fuck up a very, very long save file I have running. So just to be able to see the zombies versus vampires. Yeah, that's what I was looking for here. Zombies versus Vampires Fest is what's going on right now. The Steam Next Fest is after this, but again, of course, Steam is down, so this cloud scene should be local too. I'll test the waters only, but I'm very nervous about doing that. Well, this is disappointing. I was literally Steam Next Fest starts on the 9th, by the way, so that's 2 Mondays from now. Yeah, that's 2 Mondays from now. Okay, so at least got some clarity on that. And then there's a fishing fest, but why? And it's Tuesday. They said maintenance in the middle of the fucking day, though. Like, this is prime gaming time for a lot of people, and at least here in America, and they're not doing it. That's annoying. So okay, all right. Well, you know what? We'll filibuster. We'll kill some time here. Without having to use Steam, but Steam was gonna be two of the stories I was gonna cover today. I go back and save file. I could honestly. I'm just gonna do my normal chatting segment, and we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We'll cross the bridge when I come to it. But yeah, check out the video with me and Oni. It was a lot of fun. As soon as I get the thing figured out with Pixel Dungeon, we will bring it to stream. Also, yesterday I recorded filling in for Dan, the Let's Talk Oculus podcast. This is the 3rd time I've been on, I believe. Co-hosted with Samson, and it's just 2 VR gaming nerds sitting around talking about games we're enjoying. Games we're looking forward to. We talked about the side quest in the game showcase and stuff like that. Noah's enjoy that game you recommended. Ven VR Adventure, excellent. I'm glad he's enjoying that. I said it's not like top tier quality, but it's a perfectly acceptable, I say 3 or 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5, something like that. VR platformer. I really liked it. So yeah. Scorp, what's going on? Scorp, Steam is down. What did you do to it? Solid Scorpius broke Steam, and I'm mad at him for that. You know, yeah, this episode should be out. It says every Wednesday on their banner. That's just for their early people, for their Patreon people. It'll be either Thursday or Friday, most likely Friday. Actually, most likely Thursday when it drops for everyone else. So, yeah, please keep an eye out for that. I will drop a link in the Discord when it is ready. Tuesday maintenance. I don't care about maintenance. I want to play my game, damn it. Who does maintenance in the middle of the afternoon? I mean, this is prime gaming time. It's like late into the evening for the UK crowd. It's evening time for us. Why would you be taking your service down to do maintenance in the middle of the day like this? It makes no sense. Give me my games. It's that's that. Where is that's what I was gonna talk about. It's all at 85 to out of 100. Yep, that's exactly what I said. It's not gonna knock your socks off. It's not blow away amazing. It was a good time. Much like Max Muster, I didn't think Max Muster was some mind-blowing revelation of a platform. It's just a good platformer you play in VR, and I enjoyed it for what it was. Ven VR Adventure is the same way. The problem was this was even more so than it is now. Ven came out at a time where if it wasn't replacing the former #1 in this category, it wasn't worth playing in the eyes of most content creators. So since Ven VR Adventure was not better than Astrobot, everyone said, you know, it's not really worth it. It's okay, but not really worth your time. I'm like, that's shitty, just because it wasn't better than Astrobot. But this is the same group of people who were comparing every single game that came out to Half-Life Alyx and then saying wait for a sale, which, you know, part of how we got to this place with game sales in the first place. Anyway, on to more happy news. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VR game coming to Quest and Steam in 2026. Day 1. Day 1. I never read the comics, but if you're of a certain age, you can probably hum the Ninja Turtles cartoon theme song in your head right now without any issue whatsoever. I can almost still quote the entire song word for word. I love the first 2 Ninja Turtles movies. The third one, where they went back in time to feudal Japan, wasn't my favorite. And then some of the anime remakes were, yeah. But anyway, long story short, this is my childhood speaking to me. So, and I like the developer. So let's read the article from Upload VR, because now I have to kill time. Going to development studio, Cortopia revealed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City is coming to Quest and PC VR in 2026. A teaser trailer doesn't show any gameplay, though there are a few screenshots revealed on the store pages on Quest and Steam for wish listing. Beyond Frames Entertainment is listed as a publisher. I'm good with that. Interesting, Amelia. I did not know that was a person. Cortopia previously worked on Escaping Wonderland, Wands Alliances, and Down the Rabbit Hole. So already that I trust the publisher. 'Cause I kind of know H. St. Germain, who's the CEO of Beyond Frames.
The award-winning Amelia says, Steam back up for me.
Sweet, good to know. Thank you very much. And Cortopia, I really, really enjoyed Escaping Wonderland. I've actually never played Down the Rabbit Hole. It's been on my backlog forever, but I think I'm just going to play through it on my own time because it's only like a couple hours long. Excuse me. Like it says, I actually have both the Ralph's signature single issue and number 4 where they were printing oversized because they couldn't afford normal comic size. Interesting. Interesting. I know a friend of mine that I grew up with will be very excited about this. He's like the biggest Ninja Turtle fan I know. For TMNT, the official text explains that you can don the mask of Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, or Michelangelo in the first ever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VR game. In the vacuum left by Shredder's demise, the Foot Clan's grip tightens on the streets you once called home. It's time to reclaim what's yours, the description explains. Master each turtle's signature weapon with precision strikes and blocks in this first-person action adventure. Promises fluid parkour and fan favorite villains. If you don't have Bebop and Rocksteady, there's no point in me playing this. Sweaty Gorn players is Sweaty Turtles. Croy, I'm so in on this. I will buy this game and gift it to people to play this with me when it comes out next year. I mean, 100%. You need Bebop and Rocksteady. You need Baxter Stockman. You need Leatherhead. Krang. Oh God, just give them all to me. I cannot wait for this. Do Total Sweat? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I will have a turtle PNG avatar for those streams. Anyway, this is next year, so it's gonna go into the back of my mind along with Batman Arkham Shadow. That was a game that I knew about 2 years before it came out because I'm a nerd and I read FTC filings. So I knew that when Meta acquired Camouflage, they're working on that game. So because this game does come out for upwards of a year, I'm going, if not longer, honestly, 2026 could mean winter 2026, which is a year and a half from now. I'm just going to file this away. I've already wishlisted on both platforms and track this as much as possible. I needed a new game to obsess over because I was obsessing over Batman and I was obsessing over Arcane Age, and no other coming soon game has really captured my interest since those two games released. So this is going to be my new obsession. The last one I obsessed over before that was Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord until I actually saw what it was going to be, and then I lost interest. But yeah, I do think, I'm hoping this isn't like a cheap IP cash in like a lot of games have, a lot of IPs that come to VR have been, and they just weren't very good. I'm looking at you Stranger Things. I'm looking at you Attack on Titan. I'm looking at you Starship Troopers. But also this is just from a pure fanboy standpoint, this is something I will buy day one no matter what. If there was another Star Wars game like that pod racing game that's coming out pretty soon, I'm going to buy that day one too, just because if it's a fandom that I'm interested in, I'm 100% going to grab it. So that's that. There's really nothing else going on in the news, but let's see if we can look up the Summer Game Fest stuff now. Or the Steam Next Fest. Moves to video games were just bad historically. I had Home Alone 2. Oh man, yeah. You know, remember the Jurassic Park SNES game where you were playing as Alan Grant that almost no one finished? Hope it's not just a reskin of the Marvel game that everyone retroactively loves. Oh, Marvel Powers United? I doubt it. Different developer. Completely different developer. That was Sanzuru Games. Honestly, if it were akin to something like Path of the Warrior, which was just almost like a Streets of Rage Double Dragon type VR beat 'em up game that I thought was fantastic for what it was, just a bit of nostalgic fun. If it's like that and I'm playing as a Ninja Turtle, I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be anything deep. Sorry, who's developing? Cortopia. So they're the ones who made Down the Rabbit Hole, Escaping Wonderland. They helped on Gorn 2, which is why Corey mentioned Gorn 2 a second ago. They weren't the primary developer, but they did do some assistance on that. And I'm blanking on their other game. It's not Out of Hand, because Out of Hand was someone else. Wands and Wands Alliances. So, matter of fact, here's a collection from Steam of all their stuff. If it will load. Come on, Steam. There we go. Wands Down the Rabbit Hole, Wands Alliances were the games they worked on. And then Escaping Wonderland's not on Steam yet, but I'm sure that'll make it into this bundle. So, I liked Wands Alliances more than I liked Wands. Again, I played Escaping Wonderland. Really enjoyed that. Going to the release. Yes. How did that do? Expect more fanfare. It's the churn and burn, man. It's the churn and burn of VR content right now, where people are just burning through games and on to the next one. Gorn stuck when it did, because when it did, it was such a unique game. But there have been so many meme games that have come out since then that Gorn 2 just feels like another one lost in the shuffle. So Gorn was, I think, more of a product of his time. I don't have One's Alliances because it must have been the Quest port and I couldn't play it release. Yeah, it went to Steam later. Beyond Frames traditionally has always launched on one platform first, got it figured out, and then launched on another platform. They very rarely do simultaneous platform releases. And the more that I play simultaneous platform releases, the more I'm kind of in favor of that. I'm not saying every game needs to be Quest first. It could be PCVR first, like Into the Radius is. It could be PSVR first, like Iron Man VR is.
Water, drink, water, bitch.
Thank you for the hydrate, but I am increasingly more in favor of launch it on one platform, get it right, get it dialed in, get it the way you want it, and then spread it around. Because the number of times that we've seen so many multi-platform releases, I might need to make a video about this. Multi-platform releases and at least one, if not two versions of it are just absolute crap because they're just developers are spread too thin to cover all those bugs across different platforms. Seahawks redeemed, guess the clip. That's a new game that will pop up once per stream. Seahawks, give me a number 1 through 50, please, sir. I need a number 1 through 50. Come back over here. 27. Okay, so here's how this works. Got the music off, so I can be very clear about how this works. I'm going to play a clip. Seahawks and only Seahawks can try to name the game within 10 seconds. If Seahawks gets it wrong, and I say, sorry Seahawks, you're wrong, does anyone in chat know what this game is? The first person to name it will get 5,000 pixels. If Seahawks names it correctly, he will get 10,000 pixels because he's the one who did the redeem. But again, I have to say the full statement, sorry Seahawks, you're wrong. Does anyone in chat know what this game is? If you type it before that, I will take pixels away from you. Because I know I'm not going to name names, but there are people here who are impatient. So I'm being very clear about this. You will lose pixels if you name the game before I say you're allowed to. Okay? Okay. All right. But we're all clear on that. And if you say it just in the trolley way, I'm going to take more pixels away from you. All right, Seahawks. I need some like fanfare game show sound for this. Croy, does Pretzel Rock have... I'm thinking about going back to Pretzel Rocks. Does Pretzel Rock have a game show channel where it's just like cheesy game show music? I need something like that just for games like this. I want to play more games like this on stream, not so much like marbles on stream and stuff like that, just stuff that's original to this channel. I keep thinking about buying that fishing game on that integrates with Twitch. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Let me get to the videos. I can pull this up for Seahawks, and again, only Seahawks can guess clip of the day. Please restrain yourself. A channel nobody has that music. Okay. I'm gonna put a small caveat in here. If the game is one in a franchise, for instance, 2 weeks ago, one of the I Expect You to Die games came up. You have to name the exact game it is. You can't just say I Expect You to Die. Amelia because Amelia got it right. You have to say I Expect You to Die too. So I'm saying that because yeah. So Seahawks, here's your clip. I'm gonna hit play. Only Seahawks can guess. Okay? Only Seahawks can guess. If he gets it wrong and he has 10 seconds, then 10 seconds after the clip plays in its entirety, anyone else can guess after I say you're allowed to. Here we go. Clip of the day. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Hitting! Ah! You missed. You missed. Hitting! Whap! You got nothing. Uh-oh. Yeah, go ahead and do your charge attack. You got nothing on me. You're just like your cousin. You're not very good. I'm hearing everything you gotta say, by the way. Play the fanfare. I'm just in the middle of a sweaty fight. This is about the sweatiest this game gets, as far as I know. Nope. Oh no! Okay. By the way, one time I put a clip in here where I actually said the name of the game in there. So Seahawks say he doesn't know it. So since Seahawks does not know the game, anyone that can chat can guess. As of right now, you have 10 seconds. Anyone chat? Croy got it. Croy wins. That is Moss Book 2. Emilio's very close, but it's Moss 2. Croy, GG's. Let me give you 5,000 pixels. There. Good job, sir. Like I said, some of these are going to be easy, and some of these are going to be not so easy. There are some absolutely, positively obscure ones in here that I only played for 10 minutes. And I'm very curious. I think Croy and maybe Sowanan will be the only ones who will get some of these. Let me give myself a to-do. Yeah, I mentioned that. I thought I mentioned that earlier. Croy, we gotta get some games in on this one. Because you're playing Chrome. Jesus. I can't even say that. You're playing Clone Drone in the Hyperdome, which has a similar aesthetic to this. And you and I have talked about playing Legendary Tales forever, and that you finished it today. Nice. You and I talked about playing Legendary Tales forever if that game's ever goes on sale, because it's $50. Check this out. There's a demo of this, Croy. You should download it and check it out on your stream. The demo is single player, so I don't think you play it.
All set?
Set.
Let's go.
Also, you're a Minecraft fan. Oh, Croy, if you have access, I don't know if this is on Pico, but if it is, I think you and your son would love this. I think you and Dave would enjoy this too. Also, this trailer is money. This is a money trailer.
Here we go again.
That's an excellent trailer. It's not Pico. No. It's a small team, so I'm not surprised. This firstly was on a Steam Next Fest, 2 Next Fests ago, maybe 3. Because I remember playing this over the summer, but I might have been in the closed beta. I'm not sure. And then it went to Quest, and it went to Quest in early access. Then they got its full release on Quest. Then went back and did the full release on Steam. So, yeah, it's available now. It is $20. There is a demo available for you. The demo is only single player, and I think there's 50 levels in the game. You can only go up to 10 levels, if I'm not mistaken. Sup Life logo looks like the Demio Devs logo. Agreed, but they are already like I'm a big fan of this, and to a point where, because I got this for free for the Quest Creator Program, I'm likely going to buy this on Steam, as soon as I'm not flat broke, and try to support these devs as much as possible, because I really enjoy what I play so far. Let's look at the Zombies versus Vampires Fest. Please give me some vampires, please. Let's get past all this non-VR nonsense that we don't care about. Let's just click on VR. Let's see what's being featured here. Okay, zombie. No shock here. No shock whatsoever. All right, let's see. Arizona Sunshine 2 is 40% off. Propagation Paradise Hotel is $6. $6. That should be... that gets a buy recommendation for me. It's $6. That should be a no-brainer. Very, very good VR horror game. Your DLC for Vampire there. It's okay. Hellsplit Arena. I never got into this one. This one with the Quest recently. It's one of the... Crow, would you call this one of the OG arena battle games in PC or in VR? Even when I first got into VR, the arena hack and slash never really appealed to me. I wanted some kind of reason to do it, so much more inclined to play something like Grimlord than this. This was after Gorin. Okay, yeah, my memory's fuzzy on when each of these came out. But to this day, after Undead Citadel, after Grimlord, there are a lot of people who still said this was the best looking game available in terms of that kind of combat. Let's see. Survive, Deliver, Remain, Killing Floor. I didn't think that was a VR game. I might be thinking of something else. No, okay. I thought Killing Floor was a flat franchise. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Undead Citadel, not my favorite game because it promised. The developers were saying it's not an arena combat game. It's got a fully realized deep story with rich characters. That's what they were touting when the game came out. And then when you play the game, it is the most simple, basic, bare bones story you'll ever play. There was a VR release that actually did the promo on Oculus Home where the zombies were in the home environment. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Space Pirates, Space and Zombie. Oh, Croy. We got space. I see space. Hold on. What's this? I've never heard of this. Pause. We're just going to browse here for a bit before we talk about what we're doing next month and before we hop into No Man's Sky, which will start on flat screen for a very specific reason. If you read the Discord, you know, but I'll explain in a bit. Design and then improve the ultimate mothership. Explore a persistent living galaxy populated by 200 unique captains that can do everything you can do. Survive the zombie infection and then fight them back. Survive the zombie infection and then fight them back? Okay. Make allies to start your own faction. Build your empire. Also includes sandbox mode. Came out in 2017. And it runs about... Okay, it's a hybrid game. Standard and VR. I've never heard of this. That one isn't there anymore. Where you were on the roof of a high-rise building. That was a bit like the OG Go Home. Yeah, Oculus Home in general just doesn't exist anymore.
Well, I'm glad to see everyone was able to get up at the crack of noon to work towards sustaining our survival.
Yeah, the first one
Let
of
me
this.
present
How was it?
to you all the garbage dump we'll be sifting through this afternoon.
0.7 hours in it.
Trade, steal, kill, rinse, repeat. If I have to look at this eyesore much longer, I will gouge your eyes out.
This ain't no way to treat this here metal mother. The lady deserves better. This isn't some archaic, top-down space shooter we're playing here. This is real, brutal, kitten-eating life we're talking about. Okay, point, shoot, kill.
I could have sworn I was captain of this ship yesterday. Fire
It's just a VR camera. Okay. I was kind of fearing that.
Satisfied, we can finally get on with it. We have half a dozen sides to this bloody war, not including our sticky problem.
We haven't seen any infected in over 2 years now. There's nothing out there.
It's my responsibility to make sure.
I hope we find something positively juicy. Analyzing these typical corporeal life
Okay, I think I've seen enough.
me to a...
I think I've seen enough. Wait, do you have a review up for this? I'd like to read it. We'll read it here on stream. Demo. Let's see, the first one's just gotta be right here. Oh wait, I'm not on my Steam account, so I can't. There we go. What the hell's the name of that game? Space Pirates and Zombies. Is it worth $5? Wow, 14 years old. Almost 14 years old. Croy and Oni, is this worth $5? There's a better question. Similar to No Man's Sky and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Yeah, I kind of doubt that. No review from Croy. Okay. Alright, yeah, moving on. So, what else we got here? Hit play. What else is on? Zombies versus Vampires. Afterlife. There are no zombies or vampires in Afterlife VR. There's just possessed people. But they're not zombies. Okay. Zombie Headshot Fever. Yeah, that's fine. Or property I never heard of. Vampire games. Only you played more Pixel Dungeon than I have. Does Pixel Dungeon have vampires from what you played? Vampire the Masquerade Justice, a perfectly fine, like 3.5 out of 5 or so. Adventure RPG, it's fine. It's not fantastic. It's probably Fast Travel's best game, but I don't think Fast Travel's ever made like a great top tier game. But say that what? There were those bats. Yeah, true. Let's add that there. There. Survive. Any more? Let's see how far. Okay, after the fall, good call out. They permanently lowered the price to $20. That was a smart decision. Like, it was not worth $40. Dead Effect 2. Never heard of this one. Just gotta look. Oop, they may do that. Right there. Undead Development base building. Oh no. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna do some browsing here. You're right there. Killing for it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I had that tabbed up for a second. I'll pull it back up. Science Slayer Vault of the Vampire. I never got around to playing this one, and I don't have access to a key for it. But I do like shell games, so I need to give that some attention. Propagation VR. This is one of those games. This game right here was one of those games that when I first got into VR, multiple people, the piece of VR heads who then later dismissed me because I was on a quest and basically told me go fuck myself. They told me this was must play. This 20-minute non-movement survival shooter was must play. I was like, really? Vampire the Masquerade players though. Yeah, it didn't really tap into that crowd, shockingly. Or not shockingly. Yeah, I played this twice and was like, okay, that's it. Like a lot of the games that PCVR heads recommended me. Undead Development. How long would you survive in this unrealistic representation of the zombie apocalypse? Scavenge for supplies, find a base, and construct your defenses. See, I would think back in the day, someone would say, is this DayZ in VR? Oh my God, is this DayZ? Yeah, we're gonna watch 30 seconds of this trailer. Of this 3-minute long trailer. Jesus Christ. The important thing here is draw distance. If the draw distance is good, it's a good game. If we get good draw distance, I'll be happy. Right now I can't see beyond that house. We're nailing ourselves in. Corey, was it any good? Because right now it's looking very House Flipper-esque. What are you hitting with that you could break a sink? And what sink makes it sound like that? Finally, Mike. Draw distance. Okay, so here's a good example of some draw distance here. We can't really see past this one cloud, but we do see stars in the sky during the day, so that's interesting. Yeah. All right, isn't it? No, it's not. Moving on. Dead Effect 2. What is this? The newest addition to the acclaimed Dead Effect franchise. It's so acclaimed, I never heard of it. This action sci-fi shooter is looking to push the boundaries of first-person shooters to new levels with slick graphics, rich narrative, and RPG elements. This requires a VR headset. I've never heard of this game. 2017. You fucking hate Dead Effect 1. Okay. Scorp's heard of it. So we're getting somewhere. I've never heard of this. Came out in 2017. Back when I was in my 20s. I just want to know if there's one game in this fest I would like to play. This looks alright. This looks pretty good, actually. Five wands! 5 wands! I love it. Well, then your Gen 1 VR lenses. Yeah. That's alright. VR game trailer set of bingo cards. Russ, be more specific. I'm happy to build this out. Is it a wave shooter though? It looked like it, but it looked like there were different locales. But that could be like Mother Gunship Forge, where you're standing still in a location and then you like hop to another one. I didn't see any actual movement there. Russ, expand on this idea. I'm happy to do it. Are you saying we play bingo during trailer watch sessions? That'd be fun. I don't know if I want to build that out on streams. I think I'll bore you guys if I sit there and do that. But Russ, you and I'll talk off stream. I like that idea. I like it a lot. Requisition VR. I played on the stream actually. I played with Tribe Grey Wolf, Helix, and I'm blanking on who the other person was. But it's a silly bit of wacky co-op zombie shooting fun. You can make a weapon out of anything. We were making weapons out of like mannequins and stuff. It was fun. I'm sorry. It was fun with friends. We'll say it like that. Horror Simulator VR, I'm going to pull up very quickly just because this is from the same people who made Pixel Dungeons, Sup Life Games. And I didn't know that they made anything before this, but it also released technically today. So because I like Pixel Dungeon, oh, okay, there's no cinematic on this. There's supposed to be a trailer there, but it's not, nothing's loading. Is Steam going back down? Or is that just my browser? Are we still alive? Am I still alive? Hello? Is this thing on? I'm hoping it's just this listing. I'm hoping it's this listing. So let's just pull up another game. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. No, I can't click any. Amelia, can you check see if Steam is down for you right now? Because I can't click on any information for any game right now. Containment Initiative 2. Anyway, you get the idea. There's a whole lot of zombie stuff out there. So, oh god, Evil Punk. No, I'm sorry. No. No, I'm thinking of a different game. That's from I was thinking of Evil Spunk, which was awful. Absolutely awful. You're able to get into games, just log to your laptop too. Okay, so maybe I just need to refresh. Let's refresh. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. There's a whole fest, and they're just going through. If there's anything VR doesn't lack for, it's zombies. So if you're looking for some new zombie stuff, check out. There's probably something on sale to grab for a couple bucks and see if you like it or not. I know. All right, let's talk about what we're doing next month. I have played No Man's Sky all this month. That has been nothing but pure sci-fi. So next month we're gonna get back into some fantasy games, and we're gonna play 2 games at the very least. Let me pull up, what was the first one? Price. We used to do multiplayer Tuesday and hit us every single week. You don't stream on Tuesdays anymore. Yeah, this might be something I need to think about then. Go to my library. I thought I had that installed, but apparently I'm going to need to go back and reinstall it. I thought I had Shadow Legend installed. So one of the games we're going to play is a game that Soanan was gracious enough to gift to me. It is called Shadow Legend VR, and I just realized I can't play that trailer. So, I believe Croy streamed this, but I don't think you finished it, Croy. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was part of one of your 300s. Soanan says he really enjoyed this game, and it was like a precursor to what became Arcane Age, which right now is my game of the year. My VR game of the year for 2025 is Arcane Age at the moment. Yeah, we'll be checking this out next month. Hey Carrie, how you doing? The Poochie! The Poochie! Hold on. Sorry, Russ. Russ, the hell with the horse. This right here is peak gaming right here. This is peak VR gaming. My God. I'm good. It was just a second. I'll show it to you again. Right here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that looks just like one of the places in Arcane Age. Like same set design, just reskinned. That's interesting. Ten out of 10. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to have my my LG VR days goggles on when I play this too. Just look at it through that lens, because even someone that look a little stiff. But yeah, looking forward to that. And then the other game, because Shadow Legends not very long, I'm told it's about 5 hours. Hell, I might try to one-shot it one night. Is Grimlord. Grimlord has been around for over 2 years now. It was first in early access back in 2023. That's when it got a lot of its coverage, but there wasn't a whole lot there. There wasn't a whole lot of game. So I sat on it because I wanted to play the 1.0 release. I've done a demo on the stream at least 3 times, but I've never progressed that far beyond past like the first boss and entering the first area, because I knew I wanted to do a full run of this when they fleshed out the story, they added more stuff to it. So yeah, this will be next month.
Did you ever stop to wonder why I tear down the
Think about the 7 stream streak.
Why I break the grand houses one by one?
If you want to brash astray, you better do it yourself.
You wield the weapon made by an imbecile. Crude, crass, primitive.
In 217, your original 300. Gotcha. I remember seeing it in 300 for sure. Big bombastic boss fights. I'm sold. I'm sold. Yeah, I am looking forward to that. Yeah, that's Grimlord. I've done 2 different 1-hour demos of it, and I played it for a Next Fest super early in my streaming days before any of you even knew me. So if I said Dreadlord, I was probably punch drunk. No, but I meant to say Grimlord. So those are the 2 games for next month. I would like to get Pixel Dungeon in if I can. 1, get it on Steam, and 2, if I could just swing it into the schedule. I don't expect Shadow Legend to take long. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna do a nice big beefy chunky stream just to try to maybe knock it out in one stream. Come back over here, and then most of the rest of the next month will be Grimlord. Any store updates? Be more specific. Oh, you did remind me of something that someone reached out to me and said that they ordered a mug for my merch store, and that was months ago. There will be stream store updates next week. Yes, there will be stream store. Nothing got bought this month, so there's not gonna be a ton. But yeah, there will be some new stuff added next month. Yeah, someone told me that they tried to order a mug for my merch store months ago and never got it. And then when they reached out to the vendor, which is Spring Tea, they said that they were backlogged and they were trying to fulfill all the backlog orders that they had gotten, but there was no communication to me that there was a backlog at all. I didn't get an email, I didn't get a notification, nothing. And this person who ordered this mug also didn't get any information until they actually reached out to say, hey, where the hell is my order? So I'm going to be taking my merch store down, or at least remove all the links from it. I'm going to disable the command after the stream is over. Matter of fact, let's get myself a to-do list here. unlink it from my YouTube channel. Get rid of the links on my Twitch channel, and just until further notice, just get rid of it. So it's never really been like huge for me anyway. I think I've sold, I can count, I think it was 11 pieces of merch in total in the 3 years that I've had it. So it's not a huge loss, but just give you guys that upfront information. So now let's get into No Man's Sky. I'm going to be doing some location scouting first, and I'm going to do that on flat screen because the Galaxy map in VR is a pain in the ass to navigate, and it actively pisses me off to the point where I don't want to do it. But I have not had a chance to location scout off stream, so all I'm going to do for like probably 15 to 20 minutes or so, if it takes that long, is just hop between a bunch of different systems or a bunch of different galaxies, or whatever, however I'm supposed to phrase that, and look for a suitable planet that I can build on stream. I cannot do a a lush planet or exotic planet because I know I'm going to get like 30 frames per second on stream, and I don't want to build in that. So I'm looking for something barren, maybe even an abandoned planet, something that's going to be really, really good performance wise to build on stream. And I'm already on Croy's community build world off stream, so I'm going to be adding on to what I already started there. Russ helped me out with a couple things already over there, and I've already registered the base, so Croy, you can see it now. There's nothing there, so it's nothing special. It's nothing anywhere close to what you guys have built. So I'm going to be doing that. That'll be my off-stream build, and then today and Thursday, we're just going to find a place and build on some barren planet on stream. So with all that said, let me boot the game now. And literally, I'm going to, just in flat, hop between a couple of different systems, check a few planets, find one I like, and then hop in VR and go directly to it. And do any other maintenance I have to do. And if anyone has any tips on how to navigate the Galaxy map, in or out of VR, because I really, really hate that map. It is like my least favorite part of this game is that map. I just don't think it's very good. But it's understandable because there's so many fucking galaxies in this game, like an infinite number of galaxies or whatever it is. So I get why it's tough to navigate just because there's so much stuff there, but I just wish it were a bit more intuitive to use. So 90 hours on this one save. I have 100 and hold on. I have almost 150. I'm gonna cross 150 hours in No Man's Sky tonight. Roughly 60 or 70 of that has been in VR, and the rest of that's been flat. So, as Corey likes to say, the game owes me absolutely nothing. I have more than gotten my money. I didn't even pay for the game; someone gifted it to me, but I have more than gotten my time and money's worth out of this. So, I'm not gonna check my freighter. I'm not gonna check my settlement. I'll show you all that stuff in VR. I'm just going to location scout because I do want to do as much as possible in VR for these last two streams. I can't do that map off. I can't. Fuck that. So the hope is I can find the planet quickly, and then someone wants to join me on said planet to help me build, or just build their own base. That'd be fantastic too. How awful. Get your lottery tickets. So let's go engage. I think I checked all these planets. Yeah, that adds in 2 minutes. I just jumped here before I went to go do my. So I think I checked all these. Yeah, that one's a no. That's a nuclear planet. That's a no. That's a frostbound planet. I already have a frostbound planet I can build on. Yes, get your lottery tickets. And a barren planet.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
VR Potato says, "Excuse me, Mama, there was a winner last week."
Oh, I'm back. Okay, so I can talk now. Croy, what is critical conflict? Shit. Stop moving. Don't move. It's another Gex system. I don't know if I want to build in a Gex system. I've been there multiple times. High tech, sell 67, buy 14.3, sustainable. So that's their economy. What is critical conflict? Does this mean there's just... I want to get attacked every time? Let's go. Let's check it out. The goal is to find a barren planet, find a power hotspot on said barren planet, and build from there. Because I want to build more of a plant and a farm than like a home. I really like my freighter, so I don't really need to like spend a lot of time on this base. All right, let's go scan it. All right, what we got here? A desolate planet. High set, no activity. That's kind of a no right now. A radioactive planet? Probably not. A frostbound planet? Oh, God. Another radioactive planet. A barren planet with no... Okay, hold on. This has promise. And a scorched planet, which means... Scorched planet means that I'm going to be using a lot of resources just to maintain my hazard protection and life support. Let's take a look at this one. We'll fly to this one real quick. Just check it out. Check those other ones again. Okay, so scorched planet, no. Radioactive planet, no. Frostbound, no. I have a frostbound planet. That's my home planet now. I don't want to go out. A desolate planet, but it has high sentinel activity, and another radioactive planet. So this is our one possible place. Let's take a look. Let's go take a look. Oh, I hooked up a teleporter. I'll show that when I get into VR. I'm staying focused. I'm literally just doing what I have to do in flat, and I'm doing everything else in VR. All the building, all the teleporting. I'll show some stuff I did in my freighter. I gotta go check out my settlement. I was fixing my spaceship. Yeah, critical. Not saying sounds was a planet type. Yeah, it's a system type. It's when I entered this system, it said, "Oh, this system is a critical system." Why light bulb for a head? Just to be different. Because I'm bright, Amelia. Where's my marker? I marked that planet. Where's it at? It's not that one. It's not that one. I marked the damn planet. Where is it? I marked the planet before I took off. Yeah, it's right here. Maybe I gotta fly a little bit. Okay, let's fly over. No, there it is. Okay, there it is. Just wasn't looking. All right, come on here. While I'm flying here, so it's gonna take a minute. Critical conflict system. Do you have a combat scanner? I'm not sure the detail of that, but it sounds like it should be very low sec. Okay. I don't know if I have a combat scanner. Let's check. While I'm flying here. I got time to kill. Go that. Let's see. Thrusters. Double receiver. No, I've never upgraded my scanner. That's interesting. What's this? Ah, it's a ship. You need one hydraulic wiring? Sure. I got 2 more standing with the Gex. Nice. Efficiency conflict scanner. I don't have that, Croy. I'm gonna have to go check for that. I have to go buy that upgrade. I'll head to the anomaly when this is over. What do I have available to install? Infrared knife accelerator, positron injector, Celatron ballista. Welcome back from the ads. A conflict. There we go. I do have it. Okay, where's my scanner at? I have to rearrange some stuff. All right, yeah, we'll add that in a minute. Actually, 15 streak. That is points. Awful. That is points. That's why I don't have a mod here, so hold on. Give me 1 second. Awful, you get points for that. That's 1,500 pixels for you. Well, I could just be doing this. How did you lose your loot streak? I don't know how, Amelia. You're here every time. That's odd. At points, everything is awful. Hello, Auntie Awful. With 2 L's. You just pre-ordered it. Scorp, that's big for you. No, don't run. There you go. There you go. There's pixels for you. Right there. Right there. Please stay. Don't desert me. 2 out of 3 streak. That's... I'm sorry. That's frustrating. I'm poor. What are you talking about? That's points. You have 52,000. You can buy anything off the stream store right now if you wanted to. I am poor. I mean, join the club. Wow, this is very rocky. This is very rocky. Dun 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 dun. Exclamation point store awful, not shop. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, a lot of mountains. Let's land on top
Only
of this one.
says Adrian.
Yo, Adrian, I did it! Woo, stop. Not sure if there's gonna be much for... We get firestorms here. Okay. I'll grab this while I'm here. Some are right here. It's right there. Actually, I meant restore. Here we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's do a quick scan to see if there's a power source available here. There is a hotspot. For Dark Souls. No, it's not, because Dark Souls is not on my store. That's gas analysis. Power survey. Walk forward. Okay. Death Stranding? Yeah, no, absolutely not. Watching Clay play that was enough for me. So maybe don't want to build on the planet that has walls of flame. Just that might be a bad idea. Does every barren planet have a... I'll install that module when I get back into VR. I don't know if I want to deal with walls of flame here, so... Not sure what game you played on PlayStation. You loved it. The VR mod threatens to consume me. I love it. Corey, I've been watching you for a long time. One of my favorite things that happens with you is when the VR game absolutely just takes over your life. It's like my favorite thing to watch you go through. I enjoy watching people have joy. And when Croy really gets sinks into a game, like the amount of like joy you can just hear in his voice is fun. It's a lot of fun. Conversely, when he plays a bad game, like he did the other day, and you can hear the pain in his voice, that's also fun too. Okay, so I kind of like the mountains. I don't know if I want to deal with a firestorm. Yes, the Walkabout mini golf clip. That's great. The Walkabout mini golf montage. I need to get that posted in Discord so people can watch. I haven't counted the joy in the... Oh, God. Oni. Jesus Christ. Why am I jumping to my freighter when I can just call it? Why am I wasting time here? Get over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got expeditions to cash out. I've got a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm going to jump to 2 more systems. We're gonna mark this one. I'm gonna add to my wonders list so I can get back to it if need be. We're gonna try 2 more systems. If within 2 systems I don't find one that I like, we're gonna pick one from what we have. Oh, Amelia, stop it. Resonite. Stop it, please. Resonite, and lately Racket Pinball. You've been talking a lot about that game too. Yeah, Resonite game. I consider the game, yes. Let's see here. Let's just. I'm just picking one at random right now. Conflict Untroubled. Ooh. It's there and facing the dashboard for a while. I haven't even bought that one. Why did you move? Why did you move? Okay, let's try this one. It's untroubled, so that means there's no sentinel or very low sentinel activity. Hopefully. I'm just jumping to random worlds. This is what I plan to do for location scouting because I don't know any other better way to do this. Croy, only 11 life if you're lurking. Russ, if you have a better idea to find a specific type of planet, feel free. Other than like going on Reddit and looking for glyph commands, or looking for people who are posting glyphs. All right. Ooh, lots of planets here. Okay, desolate planet. What is dissonance? Dissonance detected. Is it? No, that means corrupted sentinels, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it dissonance corrupted sentinels? If so, that's probably a no. Dissonance is autophage. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I like the autophage. They're cool. We'll mark that one. What else we got? A caustic nightmare. No. A rainy planet with dissonance detected. Rain's gonna be not good for performance, or probably not. A grassy planet, high sentinel activity, probably not. A blighted. What's a blighted planet? Oh wait, is a blighted planet the one where everything's in like noir? It's like black and white. It's like when you land there, you're in black and white and nothing's in color. I think I have that right. And yes, and then a high energy planet. So many high sentinel activities here. Yeah, sorry, I meant dissonance within the terms of No Man's Sky. So that one is, what's the sentinel activity look like? Remote sentinels, superheated gas pockets, floral, bountiful, Lana. You don't mind building on a populated planet, you go to Anomaly and jump into a community build world. My worry about that is that most community build worlds that I've read about on Reddit and the one I saw from you were very, very lush. And when there's a lot of bases on the planet, it takes forever to load. So I'm worried about that not working in VR. Magoo, welcome in. Magoo, check your DMs on Discord, please. Specifically the group DM. I posted a picture specifically for you. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. But yeah, I'm worried purely about performance on stream right now, Corey. That's my primary concern right now. I'm happy to build a community world off stream. I already started the base. I think I mentioned that earlier. Russ helped me get to the community world. I've already started building over there, but I don't want to build on stream and get less than 30 frames per second. That will make me not want to build on stream. So I'm picking somewhere where I know it'll perform well. And a bunch of bases built by base building experts in No Man's Sky that have like 3,000 pieces per base just doesn't feel like a good idea. All right, so I marked one planet here. I kind of like the sound of this one because I haven't done all of the I haven't bought anything from the autophage using Lantidium or the weird void modes or whatever. I haven't done any of that stuff, which is just, you know, grindy buying stuff, which isn't my favorite. Okay, let's find our mark. Pretty sure it's not this one, but we'll check it. No, it was this one. Wow, there we go. How's that for convenience? Only if you would like to see the community build world, I'll be happy to go there before I hop into VR. Because this one is already looking promising. I wanted a desert. This looks like a desert. It's not as mountainous, which means I'm not going to have problems with like uneven terrain. It's looking nice and flat and arid. I like it. So far, so good. Okay, yeah, this has promise. I can tell it's all the face plan because it has that purple tint to it. But yeah, Ellen, if you want to see the community build world, I'd be happy to run over there and just look at some stuff for you. And then we'll hop in the VR and do some building. Because part of this is showing off amazing builds by other creators too. Like what Rush showed me that she and Croy and other people have built was fucking amazing. And I'm not going to build anywhere close to that. I like this planet already, by the way. I like this planet. Lots of open space to build. Hell, I like the spot right here, actually. Not that I'm gonna remember where that was here. What's going down? Thermal protection, that's fine. I can farm some Atlantidium. Oop. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. The thermal isn't too bad. Is there a harsh weather condition I gotta think about here? Superheated gas pockets, but nothing in terms of... Put down the save beacon and throw down the marker and analysis mode. Okay. All right, so yeah, we'll put down... Should I go ahead and drop a base computer here and just put down the save beacon so I can teleport back? Or just will a save beacon alone get me here? Because I want to be able to get back here to this spot. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. In analysis mode, put down a beacon. How long will this beacon stay here? Will I be able to get back to it from space? I've never done this from space before. Yeah, I'll head to Croy's community build world after this. I have a teleport that I can just get to my base and I'll just fly around, show some other stuff. And then we'll hop in the VR and I'll start building. Okay, Croy, so I put down this beacon or this marker here. Can I easily get back to this, or what would you suggest that I do so I can get back to this exact spot when I come out of this, hop in the VR, and then come back? So I'm gonna go to your community world before we come back. Like, what's the best course of action to... I want to get back to this exact spot. What's my best plan here? Also, let's do a quick scan. Basically, we're logging in now. Okay. Oh, and we're right near... Oh, this is perfect. Oh my god, 200 meters away? Yes. Yes, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. Lots of farming here with the Atlantidium. Go the hell away. Go the hell away. Oh my god, yes. Okay, yep. We're building here. Or at least in this general vicinity. Basically, we're logging in now. Okay. So I think I have to put down like 10 things to be able to keep a base computer here. So we'll do the basics and I'll move it later if need be. Okay, so save point. Where's my base computer? Base computer. All right, see, that'd take too long. Please don't. All right, claim the base. There we go. But you can drop base computer zone. Oh, if you want others to see that you need to upload. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you. Perfect. All right, so now I'll be able to fly directly back here, so I'll be able to see that base computer. Okay, perfect. I can't teleport there, so I'm not gonna put the I'll go ahead and put the teleporter down. I can just pick it up and move it later. Just as it'll be easier to get back here later. All right, so I need... What do you mean missing components? Carbon nanotubes. Okay, too much effort. I'll do all that later. All right, base computer, save real quick. Not that it matters. I'm about to go to Croy's community world. All right, let's go, because only want to see it for science, and love and want to check it out in VR. But for those who haven't seen this amazing community world that Croy is has put together, it's pretty fucking cool, and I've seen some really cool stuff there. Let's go ahead and call my freighter over here. We found our spot, people. We found our spot. I'm very excited. Yeah, I can't go through all the bases, so I'm gonna show Croy's motel, and I'll show the one Russ built, and then I'll flip over to VR. And I'm gonna show it on flat so you get like the better visual representation of it. Where's my teleporter? I should just teleport it back. You're gonna look at my shitty base first, so please just ignore what you're gonna see right when I come in. GG, I'll jump and build some of that plant you just found, but not tonight. Need to work with people no more. All right, yeah, no worries. No worries, bud. I appreciate it. Login economy is colony. This might be a little laggy because there's a lot of bases on this planet and they're all really intricate. Like, they're amazing. So might be a little bit laggy here, which is why I'm not gonna do this in VR. I'm gonna give you like a quick, I don't know, I'll spend maybe 10 minutes here and then we'll hop into VR and get it going. And you'll see like the worst building you'll ever see on the No Man's Sky stream. Compared to what people like Lovin and Croy and Russ build, I'm not that. And Magoo's husband also has platinumed, or not platinum because he's not playing on PlayStation, has 100%ed this game. Mr. Magoo, we call him. He showed me some of his stuff on the voice call the other night. And what he's been, yeah, I'm not at that level. So you're gonna get bare bones from me. Just want to be clear about setting expectations for this. Wow. And we're still traveling. We're still traveling. You selected the freighter building after my stream. Really? Lovin', I would love to see your freighter and see the progress you made. I've done a few things. I went ahead and gave all of my crew like private quarters, so I built them all rooms instead of like that open, you know, nudist colony look we had before. I completely filled in the plant. I learned a trick to get more. I was running out of stuff like cadmium and emerald, so I learned a trick out of how to get more of them. I looked up some refiner recipes, so that's pretty cool. Finally found a use for iridescite. Learned a lot. You were so nice. No bedrooms yet on mine yet, but you said yet. I have inspired you. The word yet is key here. This is a long ass load. Holy shit. Yeah, recipes are a superpower. I don't know how people would just, I can't imagine the amount of like fucking around and just trying stuff you did to figure stuff like that out without looking up stuff on the wiki. The No Man's Sky wiki has been amazing. Yeah, now the rim, pretty much, Scorp. That was a long trip. All right, here's my bare bones shit, which we're not gonna spend too much time here, but matter of fact, just to make it easy. Oh wow, I'm out of power. That's awesome. Yeah, because I don't know how to wire power correctly. That's gonna be something else I learned tonight. Just to make this fast, I'll just go into photo mode. That way I can tilt up. All right, here's what I built so far. Thanks to Russ for building some of the plants in my my planetarium here. Built a 2-deck planetarium. Russ was kind enough to supply the plants because I was low on materials there. She also gave me the wire hider thing, which I really appreciated. But yeah, just nothing but glass. I like glass. I like an open look here. So all prefabs. I haven't really gotten that far in it. And then Russ provided 3 landing pads. I'm gonna go back and delete all these and make them closer together so it looks like a parking lot almost. And I was gonna have a lighted walkway here coming across to like the parking lot. So, you know, if you're walking around at night like it is right now, you would see you'll be able to see. But yeah, so I'm just building. This won't probably be a prefab setup on Croy's community build world because I'm not gonna try to compete with what these other absolute fucking maestros have built. Like, I'm super impressed with the stuff you guys have been able to put together. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna build, you know, some prefab, you know, basic stuff. All right, I need to find bases though, and this is kind of the hard part. This is a very large planet. There's a lot of bases on it. So I don't know how I'm going to quickly find something. Auto strap. Oh, sweet. This is Croy's. This is one of Croy's. Yeah, I'm not waiting 4 minutes. I'm not waiting 4 minutes. We're going to fly into the air. so we can post to it. I'll show you Croy's and I'll show you Russ's. And if I can find another one quickly, I'll show you that too. But this is Croy's Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. I'll get a picture of it too for the Discord. And stop. Sadly, it's dark right now, so I'm not gonna get a good aerial shot of it, but we'll zoom out and take a look. All right. All right, let's get a nice aerial shot of it. Yeah, it's dark, so you can't really like appreciate how much detail went into this, but you'll see it when I go inside here. And he built it right next to the glyph tower that lets you teleport here quickly. So yeah, what's the build limit? Is it 35 or is it 3,500 or 3,000 pieces? Yeah, so yeah, that's what it looks like from zoomed out look. And let's go take a look inside. How do I get in here? That's just the base computer and a save beacon. Which, I mean, my save beacon don't look like that. How I get that save beacon? I ain't fancy. I'm up here, and I'll show you Russ's beach house after this, and then we'll bounce. I'm up here. Yeah, to really do this justice, I did not want to show it in low resolution in VR, so I'd rather show it in high. Look at the level of detail. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at the level of detail in this build. Nice counter with some beautiful glowing gems here. This is Russ's room. Yeah, I remember she took me through here, so I don't remember the exact spots. All right, we'll take a quick seat here. Look at the beautiful fireplace. Look at this. Look at this. This is hours and hours and hours of work to build this. It's insane. Insane. Nice little rounded couch outdoors. Love it. Just clip through the door. That's okay. I think this had an upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. I might be thinking of Russ's beach house. Yep, it does. Never mind. Ooh, whoa, hey, just clip through the floor. Awesome. Try that again. Nope, we're clipping through the floor again. Okay, cool. All right, line over. Okay, then clip through there. Perfect. Here's Russ's bed. Russ, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't these rocks that you basically like co-opted into being throw pillows? Couch, another with throw pillows. Beautiful lighting here. Yeah, just really cool stuff. Like, the level of detail here is insane. Garden on the roof. Yep, heading to the roof. I'm guessing that's your washer and dryer. Head up. Concrete bags and mushrooms. Don't tell anyone. Your secret's safe with me. What's this one? Look at this. Look at this pipe network. Look at this pipe network. That's nuts. This your son built this. Croy, I'm sorry, remind me, how old is your son? Just so everyone can appreciate how much of a genius your kid is. How old is little Croy? Because look at this. Look at this. He's 10. He's 10 and he's building this. That's nuts. That is nuts. I don't have nearly enough decorations. I don't have nearly enough decals. I cannot unlock the aquarium. It's locked behind the tier rewards and the community in the anomaly, so I don't have access to it yet. Hopefully sometime soon. Look at this. Look at this. Where's 10-year-old son, the double stacked aquarium? Love it. Amazing. I'm not gonna build anything like this, guys. That's why I'm gonna build a farm. I'm gonna build an energy factory because yeah. My plan is to have something like decently remotely finished by Thursday. Looks like my empty space here, so we'll keep moving. True, when they get finished because build limit. Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right. Might be another unfinished room. Something just that must have been a ship that was taken off. What is this? Look at this. This is sick. This is sick. Like the amount that I thought I was proud for putting, you know, fake computers in on my freighter, but apparently that's something everyone does. Because this is cool. It's very cool. I won't even harvest that for carbon, just because I don't want to hurt it. Okay, that's funny. That's really inventive. I can't imagine how hard it was to get that to behave correctly. To get that flame to be like right in the proper spot. So yeah, really impressive stuff. I'm kind of zipping through this. I'm gonna get to the garden. I'm gonna go over to Russ's spot. So I'm almost at my 10-minute limit. Lighted floor. This is what I was gonna use to like light the way to the runway at my place, but you know. Yeah, really. What the hell was that? What is this? What is this? What is this lighting thing that I don't know of? Oh my god, that's amazing. Like, I'm not a builder. I don't have the I don't have the mindset for this. A trade terminal off in the room by itself. Very funny. Okay. All right. Let's find our way back out of here and get to the top where we can see the garden. That's not the way out. How the hell did I get out of here? How do I get out of here? I think that's how I get out. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. There we go. We'll just come over here. Let's get to the top where the garden is. Here's the garden. Here's the garden. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, I did play Medieval Dynasty, but even then, my settlement is nowhere near what other people have built. Actually, no, I'm pretty proud of my settlement. Yeah, they make a runway with those. It just didn't, like, power correctly because I don't really understand wiring yet. Beautiful, lovely rock formations. Who did the garden? Night, Amelia. Who did the garden? It's just lovely. Just lovely, lovely stuff here. It looks like the side of the mountain was just growing into that. Oh, so, Croy, when you and Russ rage build, is this where you say you are... Is this where you guys rage build? I don't know if I have any navigation data to call my ship. Let's see if I can. I don't think I have any navigation data on me. I do. Nice. All right, let me see if I can find Russ's beach house. And that'll be the last one we show. Then we'll hop in the VR and we'll get building. Which, I mean, y'all really want to see my building. That's Dortimer's lair, which is very close to mine. Save beacon. That's a refuge again. A sky bridge. Another save beacon. Skytop perch. Yes, VR one. That's my place again. That would be nice, and that's a pretty common request in No Man's Sky from what I understand. There it is. Got it. Alright. Let's go see Russ's beach house. Yes, why can't I do this almost entirely simple thing that is reasonable rage? Well, you guys are going to be here for moral support for me as I get very frustrated as I try to build from scratch for the first time ever in this game. I've only ever built with prefabs. So... Wait, 11, I thought you built something on top of a floating island. I thought you posted one on my Discord. Or was that just the top of something? Alright, welcome to Russ's beach house. And thankfully the sun is coming up right when I get here. It's like the game knew I was coming. Super high tower input. Gotcha, okay. Alright, Russ's beach house. Russ, you need to fire your landscaper. I don't know if you have a landscaper on staff. If you do, they need to go. Because now you got hazards growing in here. You come in here and do some work here, man. I don't feel safe. Anyway, Russ's beach house. I'm joking. Whoa, wow. The mountain grew into this. Okay. A lot's changed since I was last here. Anyway, portal there. Let's go. Let's start over here. You won't get the full version of the tour that Russ gave me because I don't remember where everything is. I think this part's still under construction. Please mind that giant rock. I got you. I think this was still under construction. I think she's still working on this. How fast does stuff grow back? I'll defer to Russ and Croy on that one. There we go. Russ, I'll bill you for my landscaping later. Look, just the amount of detail that goes into just the lighting here, the sign, the plants, everything. It's insane. This is insane. This is, I believe, her kitchen. There's a nutrient processor right there. Fireplace. What's back here? A bathroom. No, this is a bedroom. Here's a bedroom. This gave me inspiration for what I built for my troops on my freighter. You'll see that when I hop in the VR. I don't have these little short servers. I need to buy those. Another bedroom. A little work office here. Very cool. I'm not doing this justice, Rustin. I'm sorry. Here's her bathroom, which this gave me inspiration for something else I'm gonna do on my freighter. Over here, what we got over here? I don't remember where everything is, Russ. So I'm just gonna wander around. I'm sorry. You know what? There you go. This I'm here. There you go. There you go. Alright, another sitting area looking out over the horizon. Very beautiful. There's a gazebo out there. A double gazebo, actually. What's back here? Come up here. Nice patio area. Like, just, again, this is just insane amount of detail here. An insane amount of detail. Our trading room. A glassed walled off aquarium. You can't actually get in this room. She put the aquarium in and then just put glass around it. Just fucking genius. Here's a little terrarium you can get to with a blob coming at you. Very cool. Let you the wall there. Nice. Nope, I meant to come to here. Another sitting area. Like, if social VR could do this stuff, if I could get worlds like this in VR chat, I would spend an infinite amount of time in it. And I'm sure they can, just probably takes forever to build stuff like this. Alright, let's head back. Come over here. You guys save. Come over here. Through here. Appearance modifier with a mirror so you can see yourself after you see yourself after you do your appearance modification. Very funny. Love it. Love it. I don't remember whose bedroom this is. Yeah, so you get the idea. Just an insane amount of detail and care and precision goes into building some of these amazing builds that talented people like Russ and Croy do that your boy ain't this. Really impressive work. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You saw my little prefab looking whatever. I'll kill this dude while I'm here. So yeah, I'm gonna build a farm. I'm gonna tap that power hotspot that I found on that planet I was looking at. And then I'm going to build put up some electromagnetic generators there. You go back and go, I can do other stuff. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is with me is I look at that stuff and I'm like, I could do that, but I have no earthly idea how. No earthly idea how. I'm going to guarantee right now, you guys will get no kind of... Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I could just teleport it back. I could have just teleported back. Why did I leave the system? Okay, where's the station here? I don't know what I was thinking there. Think I knew what the fuck I was doing, but you figured it out because you're amazingly talented. You're also, Russ, you are artistically inclined. I've seen some of your artwork. You do map building streams for Dungeons and Dragons. You are artistically inclined, and Croy has been building for thousands upon thousands of hours in building and crafting games like this. So the two of you have a level of experience that I just don't have, and I'm honest about that. So I'm not going to try to build anything approximating that. I'm going to... Uh-oh. Ah, shit. I thought I was about to get attacked. So, yeah. Copper of cows discovered by Croy VR. A terraforming catastrophe. I mean, let's check that planet out, but I'm not going to. We're going to stay on target. We're going to build. We're going to build. I should have just teleported. That would have saved me the 2 minutes it's taking me to do this. And there we go. All right, I'm gonna teleport to my last system, which should be where my freighter is, where that planet is. I'm gonna hop out, go to VR, and come back. That is the plan, and then we will build. And then, AKA, Mike's about to be in pain. Recent. Oh no. Oh no. I think that... Shit. Okay, my bases. Why did I have so many base computers down? Let's start there. I do not remember the name of that planet I was at. Like at all. Evil Tom, welcome in. I'm about to take a break, so I'm going to put my VR headset on so I can start building. I just needed to find the planet I wanted to build on first. Today's a building stream, and I am not an experienced builder at all, so I'm going to be learning as I go. Case in point, I can't remember the name of where I put that base computer down at. So we're about to hop to a couple of these. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can just look at the planet name. There we go. No, so it's not that one. I think it's that one. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Yep. Yep, very confused. Absolutely confused. I'm in recent only, but for some reason it wasn't giving me the system name. So it's this one though. And it's probably gonna take a while because it took like 5 minutes to get the Croy system on the outer rim. On the outer rim and the Euclid system. So we'll teleport back. I'll put on the VR headset. I gotta clash out some expeditions. I'll show you my freighter. I gotta check on my settlement, and then we'll be back here. So save. Here we go. All right. I discovered this. Nice. All right, back in a minute. And location's kind of didn't take that long. I thought it was gonna take me the better part of an hour to find a planet I like. So I'm glad that went quickly. We got a chance to take a look at Croy's community world, which is fucking amazing. Have I uploaded the discovery already? I have not. I will do that when I come back in VR. Unless you want to come in and lay down a base computer. If you want to come in and lay down a base computer before you go to bed, I can hop back in and do that real quick, just so you can get to it. I bet, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Just so you can find it very quickly. Can you find planets that were discovered by your friends in this game? Okay, someone make it to do. Exclamation point to do. Delete your other bases. Someone just remind me to delete my other bases so I can get rid of those ones that I don't need anymore. I did like 2 for a mission. One with Russ, one by myself. Yeah. You can, but I don't think it's a feature. Okay. That'd be fun if you could find like your friends' bases. So it could be like, hey, where are my friends' bases? Let me find those. Alright. Say not safe. Not that, not that, not that. There we go. Come back over here. Come back over here. Upload. There we go. Alright, I just uploaded it, so hopefully you can find it. I don't know how to give you the glyphs for this. Or where I would find the glyphs for this, because I don't do a lot of glyph stuff. So I'm not sure. I want guest books so people can go around signing bases they visit. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Nigerian Game on Steam. Okay. I have to exit out to be able to switch to VR, so you'll need to give me a minute. You can usually take a photo and it should be in the lower left corner. Thank you for that, Evil Tomcat. Ah, there we are. There we are. Okay. I can't tell what those symbols are, so I'm just gonna take the screenshot. I'll drop it in my Discord real quick, Corey, so you get it from there, and that way you can find the system. While I switch to VR. So I'll be back in a minute. Corey, check it Discord in just a moment. I don't know what I'll do if I can straighten out that carpet. This carpet right here? Oni, this carpet right here? Oni, how you feel about it? Huh? Huh? Look at all those creases right there. Just begging for someone to just stretch them back out. Is this, Oni? Is this your horror game right here? Checking the cabana? At the Copacabana.
Isn't that Barry Manilow in VR?
I'm aware, but I was in a cabana and I just started singing. Let me have my moment. Welcome back from the odds, folks. I was singing Copacabana because I was in the cabana, and I was quickly reminded that is. Wait, why can't I jump? I thought I could jump. Maybe that's an ability I get.
David, how many times do I have to tell you? I'm so sorry. I'll call you back.
Okay. What else do I have? What else do I have?
I can't let you waste your childhood like that.
No, Mom. Mom, no. No!
I hope you realize I'm just watching over you.
How could just for standing there looking stupid. I could get your meat, but I don't really want it. Can I finish in 10 seconds? Never mind. I'm behind! I did not die, Mock. I'm alive. I want to live. Whoa. Oh, lag spike. Purple box in the middle. Boom needs to reload. Purple box in the middle. Oh. Now I need you to go around that way, Ronan. I need you to go around that way. Where's your wife? Where's Miss K? Shouldn't y'all be hanging out together playing over? Hey, Ronan. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hi. How you doing? Okay. You want to go that way, please? Go. Nope. Go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Dad, your time for me a moment. What is the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know and I don't care. I don't care. I love it. and make me scrooge down further. Having said that, the fact that this is the low the crouch goes, the crouch should be able to get me through that tunnel. So, are those cheeks you're crouching through? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, if they're cheeks, this person needs a shower like a motherfucker, because these are some dirty ass booty cheeks. That's the problem I have with a lot of roguelites, is that they basically purposely make you suck in the game and suck and suck and suck until that came out wrong. Someone clip that. They make big. At least this isn't time like the Victor Zaz one. All right, we're back, and let's get into Steam VR. W mom, what, the mom in Pixel Rip 1995 who unplugged my game? That's awful, awful. That's terrible. No parent should ever do that to their child. That's traumatizing. Let's recenter real quick before Steam loads. I still have not reverted my version of Steam. Can someone write a to-do item, please? Revert Steam VR. Exclamation point to-do space revert Steam VR. Just remind me to do that. As always, you know, when I boot this game, it will be in thank you, Oni. It will be in the 2-eye look. Just give me a minute. After I get the game loaded and get the planet loaded, then I will fix everything and it'll be all nice and purty. Also, someone can confirm that you can see and hear me and the game, even though it's in the 2-eye look right now. It will be in 2-eye look until we load. Just let me know that we're visually okay. Jump between that, do you have a shower? Okay, sounds good. I need to check my options because I was playing around with some of the graphic settings off stream. I want to make sure I reset everything back so I don't break my PC. Okay, we're good. Potato levels restored. Perfect. If you're not seeing this game in VR, if you're just a No Man's Sky person lurking in the background, you're in for a treat. Okay, now I can load. There we go. All right. I'm gonna let Croy come to the planet first while I put down
water, drink, bitch.
While I put down an electromagnetic generator to start get the power going for this place. And then I'm gonna go to my freighter. So I got some business to take care of on my freighter and my settlement, and I'll come back and I'll start building. I swear I'm not trying to pull out the building. I'm just trying to make sure I handle my business.
New follower.
Chris, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Fish, thank you for the hydrate. Chris, I hope you're not a bot that will Siri-bot will ban in 10 seconds. Been playing No Man's Sky all month, and I'm hoping to start to work my way into the No Man's Sky community. Yukin Ningarik is the name of that. Yuskin. Dochakora. You on No Man's Sky, need any help? Nope, not needing help. I'm just doing a casual building stream today. You hit it, Sid. You Sabari. Okay. All right. Croy VR. Someone mentioned Croy VR. Let them know I'm back in. As I go ahead and start looking for my... I forgot to change scanners in VR. I forgot to change scanners. Shit. Right grip. That's a mineral. There it is. It's 190 spots for me. Because that means there is a energy pocket somewhere very close to me. You can't join me? Can't see you on Steam, so we'll join via portal code. Okay. I might have multiplayer disabled. Matter of fact, yeah, let me check that real quick. I might have multiplayer disabled. Let me check. I might need to exit out to turn that back on, though. Corey, I don't think we're friends in No Man's Sky, so I'm gonna leave this to anyone and just let you join. But multiplayer is enabled now, so you should be good to go. Yeah, we're not friends in No Man. Yeah, we're not friends with No Man's Sky. We need to remedy that. That should not have happened. So off screen, I'll send you my No Man's Sky code. Send me yours too, so we'll make sure we have that remedied. But you should be able to join me now. Left. There we go. Okay. 150. Fish, give me a minute. Fish, it'll be a couple minutes before I get to that. But I will get your wheel spin. 125 away. We're getting close. Let's just walk forward. Wow. All the Sentinels here are remotes. I shouldn't have any Sentinel issues here. So, if you've never seen this game in VR, because of how CPU heavy this game is, and just how demanding this game is, just period, I can't run this game at a high resolution in virtual reality. I think No Man's Sky that I was supposed to the Master Friend doesn't double up. Okay. Well, you should be able to see me now. Let me know if you can't, or if you can't join me. Never mind, I see Croy in the system now. There we go. I think Croy was just gonna throw something down real quick just so you come back and build here and build later. But Croy, if you're gonna hang out for a while, let me know. We'll hop in the Discord chat together. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, hotspot. There we go. What the hell is that? What the hell is that thing? No, what's that thing directly in front of me? I've seen it before. Wow, look at all the spawn I can scan real quick. You joined? Okay, good job. Good deal. Let's get all this stuff scanned real quick so I get some quick units. Yeah, damn you, you're right. They're right there. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. No, that's a mineral. Okay, I don't know what that is flying around. This and this spike. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So none I need to worry about. All right, back to this. There. It's right here. Here we go. Analyzing. It's a C power. All right. Max field strength is 50. It's a C potential. That's fine. Local field strength is 49. So this is going to be the best spot to lay down an electromagnetic generator. So we're going to do that real quick. Got the ads in 2 minutes. Ads coming in 2 minutes. If you are going to be in ads, be sure to redeem your ad tax after it's over. Ooh, shit. Hold on. There. All right, back to our build menu. Where's my electromagnetic generator? Where are my detonators? All right, right here is good. I'm actually going to build... I probably should build a platform for this, but I don't want to hollow out this area and then end up having the ground grow back into it. So instead, we're just going to daisy chain these together. We'll build 4. Ooh, that's a little too close. Yeah, no thermal tickets on. That's fine. Target free payment there. I kind of want these gridded. Edit, build, place parts there. There we go. All right, I want to move it, so grab RT. I'm trying to remember how to build in VR. Croy's way more experienced at this than I am. I don't build in VR very often. So, okay, we're going to move this one right there so they're not as on top of each other. There we go. Okay, so we got those all hooked up. Shoot it and they will come. What, corrupt the Sentinels? Because if so, I ain't doing it. I ain't trying to have any problems here today. Yep, I'm chilling. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, so it's online. It's generating power. That's cool. So now we need to link these together via... I gotta remember how to do this. No one tell me. No one tell me. Let me cook. Let me cook. I think it's supply pipe. No, that's for mineral and gas extractors. So I think I just wire these back, right? Supply pipe is for mineral. I built a mineral farm elsewhere. I tested the mineral farm elsewhere, so I kind of understand that. So I think I just wire these and then run it back to my base. I'm pretty sure that's what I do. Russ is here too. Hi, Russ. Corey just put down the base computer, I see. Russ is looking dead at me. If y'all, like I said, if y'all are hanging around for a bit, let me know. We'll open up a Discord channel so we can chat while we're doing this. Hold on, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Again, a whole lot's not gonna get done today. I'm gonna do some of this off stream. We're in the ads. We're in the ads. Okay. I believe I want to put down a battery and run the electromagnetic generators to my battery and then run the battery back to my base. I think that's how I want to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm correct there. They're both over there. Hi. Troy is building some cuboid frame rooms here. I see. I think that's what I want to do. If someone wants to give me a Raguji, let me know I'm kind of on the right track. I think I'm close. I think that's right. I feel like my nose is bleeding. I'm fairly certain that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Build. So we're just gonna put down one battery. I can't toggle the wire in the VR. That's awesome. I love that. I love that for me. So I just have to grab a wire. Clip here. And clip. Let's keep it to this top one. Alright. Okay. If it wasn't a disappointment, I wouldn't have any appointment. Oh, God. Bum, 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 bum. Wow. I would love to go to that planet. I'm just going to get the power set up first. And then I'm going to... I got to go back because I'm letting Croy and Russ build their basics. And then I'm going to bounce. So I got some stuff to check. But I think I'm doing this correct. Put down the battery, let the battery build up storage, and then run the battery back to my base. I'm pretty sure that's how I do that. Any showers friggin' models yet? I can always use them. I have everything. I bought everything except the last 2 warp drives from the store. We're at 50%. That's okay. Russ has landed on another planet. Corey is still building. I think that's what I'm supposed to do there. I think. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so... run another wire to this battery to see what it does. How much can this battery storage hold? Okay. Okay, so I think... yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. So I can't chain these guys together, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wire 2 generators together, if I'm not mistaken. I can't do that. Can I? Maybe? Because if I can wire these guys together, and then let those feed into the base. Hold on, let me recharge my stuff there. Okay, yeah, it's generating quick. Time until charge. Wow. We're gonna wait out this 10 seconds to see. Bringing new base gifts. Thank you. Only do your thing. Yeah, that's fine. All right, it's at 100. All right, storing 45,000 AP. So that's good. Now I got to run this all the way back to a base. Why did that tree lower just now? That's frightening. That's Croy over there. And Russ is somewhere over there. She's on another planet doing her thing. All right, I gotta get back to my base computer, where's my base computer? Where's my base? Low mic. Okay, where did I put my base computer at? I walked about 100 meters that way, so yeah, I gotta go a little further. That's beautiful glowing lanthanum crystals. Where is my base computer? Where's my base computer? Where's my base computer? Shouldn't it show on my radar? Where's my base computer? I don't remember walking this far. No, there we go. Oh, wait, hold on. I just put the beacon down. So I can find those later. Alright, we got a wall of flame coming. Just like home. Okay. Okay. All right. A marker. How do I do a marker in VR? Press X to play custom marker. Sweet. So right here. Right. Oh, hold on. Gotta go. Gotta run. Russell, you building on another planet? It said you went to another planet a second ago. Joy's building a battery bank. Yeah, trying to figure out how to do it correctly. Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm up there. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Don't have to keep telling me every time, AI. I'm good. I'm a grown-ass man. Don't tell me what to do. And now I have to figure out how to run power back to this base we're about to start building here. There's my ship. Next to a wall of flames. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Love that for me. My base computer engulfed in flames. Awesome. Okay. All right. So I have to wait for the storm to pass probably before I'm able to build any flooring. So let's do some maintenance here while we're at it. That's my settlement. There's a visitor in my settlement I need to go check in on. I want to get that power wire back. I might just throw down the prefab just to get it going, and I can move the wire later. In fact, that may be the way to do it. Again, I'm gonna apologize. I forgot to reduce my resolution currently at 35 frames a second. Woo, boy! Your battery bank will be built at the capacity of 26,640,000. That is impressive, my friend. Impressive. How's the fire not bothering these creatures, by the way? They're just chilling. I got fire. Who cares? We're good. We're Gucci. All right, I need to move my ship too. Need to move my ship. Okay, so I'm planning right now as I do this. I need to move my ship over once the flames die down. Which I think they're mostly gone. Yeah, they're gone. Okay. All right, so. So I think it was either Croy or Russ who told me don't flatten the terrain. Nope, the flames are back. Don't flatten the terrain. Storm's clearing. There we go. All right. They told me don't flatten the terrain because then the terrain will just grow back over itself. But we do need to throw down a foundation somewhere. So, throw down the not the foundation. Some let's get some land building here. All right. This is gonna be bad, everyone. I'm gonna apologize in advance. I am a massive potato. We're gonna build alloys. That's what I bought. Hello, Croy. No shot, Croy. It's not in VR. The Croy should be able to wave to me. How do I get this in the optimal position? Let's think here. They're correct. I want to make sure. I wanted to make sure I could get off for a month till come out to power. Nice. That's very smart. I'm probably gonna build more power bank over there. I just want to kind of get it going there. Is that a cave? Or just a indentation? Nope, just an indentation in the ground. Okay. All right. So whoa, hold on, flames. All right, let's get to some high ground, and let's get this going. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm almost embarrassed to start this in front of people who play No Man's Sky for regularly. There we go. Right. Okay. I have platforms now. This is a start. This is a start. This is good. This is good. Tend to hush you bad talking to yourself. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm very insecure when it comes to stuff I'm not comfortable doing. All right, let's just build a few more of these joints. Hey, connect. Thank you. All right, that should be a 3x4 grid now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Get the 4x4 grid going. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Corey told me to build an access ramp and stairs before I did anything else after I got my foundation down. So let's do that. Half wrap platform. This maybe? Nope, that's for interior. That's for interior. So how? Also for interior. Okay. So is it just a standard access ramp like one of the prefabs? Like so? No? Okay. Cool. What did I not buy that can give me slanted access to that? There's got to be some kind of exterior piece that I'm missing. All that is roofing. The ramp is indoor. The half ramp is indoor. Half ramp platform is indoor. Damn it. I heard the seed of rage building. Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out how. Or maybe the key is that I build down. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me cook now. maybe. I got an idea. I have an idea. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. But I want to... Glass panel, what's this? Yeah, that's nice. I think I might have messed up already. Let's try something. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Delete you. While they just fly around me. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think I built a platform on the lower level and then just build stairs up to it. Jump. There we go. Which I'm going to end up running into the same issue I'm already running into now. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go back. A half ramp. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Okay. Yep, stairs. Stairs suck. I want you to be leading up to... Oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. There. Delete you. I just need to put stairs in the front of this one. So, come up here. There we go. All right. Stairs. Stairs suck already. This okay. We're good, though. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. Yes. Boom. Beautiful. We have stairs. All right. We have made progress. We have made progress, people. I don't want to hear anyone say I don't know how to build, because I don't know how to build. All right. Let's go. And put stairs there. And put stairs there. Even though this part of the stairs probably hovering over nothing. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. We're lovely. All right, so now we can start building outward. Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. And then we can put up a few walls. But for now, we're just going to just build out this way. Uh-huh. Stairs are a bit finicky, yes. Cosmic mystery, like socks in a washing machine. Where did my socks go? Honey, where's my super suit? We are talking about that greater good. And there and there. All right, so now we got stairs. We got out to here. Beautiful, beautiful. We're looking lovely. We're looking lovely. That will grow back if I build into it. But what if I build a platform into it? Why is there a freighter directly over my head? I swear to God, if I get attacked doing this. It's supposed to be a low... Yes, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, fuck off. Screw you, Mother Nature. Yeah. 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 We're going to build over that chasm. All right, so I got enough flooring down, I think, to start anyway. So now, what the hell am I going to build here? We'll put another set of stairs in there. I keep exiting out of the build menu too. I gotta stop doing that.
Raiders detected.
Hey!
Attention alien army, we do have a
Let's go.
raid incoming. I repeat, a raid incoming.
Let's go with the raid. Oh, a wheel spin too. So we're gonna pause here. We're gonna pause here. Hello, Husky. Play Hard Bullet PCVR. Nice. You play it on PCVR to celebrate its release on Quest. That feels a little backwards. That feels a little backwards, but we'll take it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, a couple things here. Let's give number one, thank you for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying Hard Bullet. Yeah, when did that game release on PCVR? Wasn't it like 2017? That's an old VR game. It's a very old VR game. I'm surprised they went ahead and ported it to Quest. Shout out to Husky for the raid. Yeah, no, thermal protection, that's fine. Let's get a little raid sound in here.
Welcome, Raiders.
Choose your fate.
Choose your fate.
Watch the show.
Watch the show.
Or watch the show.
Or watch the show. Thank you.
Chicken Nuggets, welcome in as well. Raiders, you do not know me, you should. Most people who know Husky know me. But if you don't know me, my name is Mike. I'm a and I play VR. Our entire channel is built around virtual reality gaming with... Right now, we're playing a little bit of No Man's Sky in VR. I am building a base from scratch from the first time. This is going to be a very slow, painful process, but I'm committed to doing it until I rage quit. Whenever we get raided, we do a little thing here called a wheel spin. This will be... excuse me. This is for a channel currency here called Pixels. Whatever this lands on, everyone in chat will get this amount. Here we go. And then, Fish, I got your wheel spin right after this. That is a total of 250 pixels for everybody in chat. There we go. Yay! And then I owe Fish a wheel spin. So whatever this point lands on, this will go directly to Fish__I. Here we go. And Croy and Russ have both put down computers here, and they're going to build on the same planet as me and, you know, show me up with all their amazing building skills. That's 100 pixels to Fish. Fish, I owe you 100 pixels. Oh, God. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that from my keyboard, so I'm too far from it. So instead, we're going to do it from the phone. I got the wheel spin to chat in just a moment. Let me get Fish his pixels. __I. 100. There we go. And Russ is gifted one to everyone in chat. So here's another wheel spin for everybody. There we go. This lands on, we'll give it to everybody in chat. The number is 100. Another 100 pixels. Everybody thank Russ for her generosity. There we go. Now we're back to building. All right, so here's the progress we've made so far. I have a platform. That's all for the progress. Thank you very much for tuning in. We need to build ourselves a landing pad for our ship so we can move it. Because we like to move it. We like to move it. We like to move it. So one thing we can go ahead and do now is encapsulate this room. Just close all this in. Because if we do that, then we will be protected from the elements while we figure out what the hell else we're going to do. So, even though this goes against what Croy and Russ both told me, they both told me very specifically, build the stairs first. I'm going to go against their advice because I'm an idiot. And let's see, what kind of door do we want to put up? I've got a few door options here. Extruding doorway doesn't sound like a good idea. Not for the stairs, not for the entryway. I wonder what the difference is between this door and this door. So let's figure that out. Let's stick a door... Where my stairs in? My stairs in here. So let's stick a door... No. Up here. There we go. Boom. Okay, beautiful. I think I want wall. Yeah, so we're going to build to that side there. So... Or I probably want to centralize. So how many stairs did I build here? 1, 2, 3. So put the door there. We're going to erase that door. We're going to erase that door and put walls up. And then go to left grid again. Okay, how do I get back to... No. That's where the build menu kind of drives me nuts. Okay. There. Yeah, no, I'm 50%. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All those is extruded. I don't want extruded. I just want regular, straight up windows. It'll ping me when I'm at 10%. Then I'll do something about it. But for now... Come on. Snap to where I want you to. Okay, you're not going to. Fine. I'll go ahead and recharge my stuff. Again, if you're used to seeing like expertly fast building here, I'm apologizing. I have not heard the Generation Zero. Husky is a psycho. We know this. Why are you surprised by this? Why are you sounding like you're surprised? You should not be surprised by the fact that Husky is being a psycho. Is the wheel still on screen? The wheel is not on screen. Perfect. Extruding wall, extruding wall, extruding wall, extruding wall. That's door, that's door, that's door. I just want regular old wall. I'm building a wall. Yeah, it's nice. Why won't that snap to the door? I'm confused. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I'm in free build. That's why. There we go. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. Okay, that is the last wall there. So we don't want a wall there. We want a window at the end there. I'm actually probably going to replace that one with a window. But for now... Okay, so now back, and now we want to put down windows. Here. There. What's a thin wall? Ah, exactly what it sounds like. Okay, it's not a 2-panel wall. Got it. There. There. There's probably a much faster way to do what I'm doing right now, but again, bear with me. We're learning. Okay. So what I want, I know what I want. Okay. It's nice, so my thermal protection should hold up a little bit longer. That was the last panel before the right, so I need to remove this one and make that into a window. Okay, so that should work. Perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, so I want this to be a large centralized room with a encircling patio. There's gonna be one big open area because we're gonna build satellite areas offshooting this. So at that point, I should probably build the stairs that Croy and Russ were telling me are like imperative. So let's build those first. So ramp. Okay, so we want, no. How do I rotate? Oh my God, the stairs. Thank you, Croy, for the screenshots. How do I rotate in VR? Rotate is A. Okay, rotate, rotate, rotate. Oh, okay, I get it now, I get it now, I get it now, I get it now. Okay. Rotate, rotate, rotate. No, I want to rotate. No, I want to go outward or sideways. Come on, stairs, work with me now. Why do you only turn the one way? I don't understand that. I've never understood that about rotation in this game. So I want to put in stairs. How far back do stairs go? I'm going to put in the flight of stairs just because I need to see something real quick. Okay, so put stairs, right, rotate, rotate. Yeah. Okay, so I think I know what's happening here. I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. Let's see. All right, delete, 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 delete. Delete, delete. No, not delete. Damn it. Yeah, I think I know what's happening there. Okay, give me stairs right here, but going up. That's absolutely not what I wanted. That is totally not what I wanted. Why can't I build stairs going out? Like, higher? Or do I need to build... If they used to build nothing like no fire, we're screwed. Yeah, I don't get rotation in this. I've never understood rotation in this game. It makes no sense to me. All right, so I'm gonna put that panel back. What I'm wanting to build is a stairway that goes up to like a small encircling balcony. That's what I want. So if that's the case, I need a stair panel here. I need a stair panel here that goes... Yeah, the stair building is something else here. My God. A single floor and then stairs down. You may need to build a wall just to guide the wall and then build a floor. Okay, got it. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to do that then. Okay, so down. 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 That completes that floor. Okay. A single floor stair that. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we're going to build these walls here. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll change these out for like better looking walls later. I'm just getting the basic structure now, right now. Okay, so we're just gonna build all these walls here. And I should have more than enough magnetized ferrite to do all this. But if I don't, I'll just create some real quick. I just want to get the first building done and get the power routed to it, and then I'll be pretty happy. Then I'm going to go to my freighter, so I got to do some work on the freighter, and then I'll come back and I'll keep building. But right now I'm just trying to get a building with a roof up. And not worry about all the interior stuff. Okay, we're completely enclosed now. Now, Chris said build a floor and then build stairs up. Okay, so I can't build stairs up if there's no up for it to go to, is what you're telling me. Okay. All right. Like so. Okay, now stairs. All right, so I that's not. Oh my God, these stairs, yo. Oh, stairs down. So I gotta go up here. I gotta go up here. Okay. I had it. I had it. I had it. I had it. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you love me. You know you love me. Just build the correct orientation, please, for the love of God. Now these want to go up. That is so annoying. There we go. Oh, that was way too hard. That was way harder than it needed to be. Okay. All right, yeah, anchor points, got it. Okay, we're making sense now. Now we're cooking with grease. Yeah, that's nice. Well, that's fine. I got insulation from the fire now. I got all this alloy protecting me. I'm sure it's hot as Hades in here, but... Okay, big balcony going around. All right, big balcony going around, which means we gotta start building walls here. Okay, yep, we're hurting. All right, and now we got to build walls here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice game. Okay, and up here I wanted nothing but windows looking out, which I should have enough glass for that. Small windows, what are these? I'm intrigued. I don't like those as much. Okay. Don't quite like those. Irregular windows. Ooh, now we can do the extruding windows. Yeah. 'Cause now we can build out. Yeah, there we go. We'll stick one there, and then the rest of these will be extruding walls. Troy, I don't know how you build so fast in VR, but I know you played 1,000 hours of this in VR, so I know it'll come with time. I'm just being patient. Or being impatient. Alright. There. There. Yep, thank you, game. It keeps making me think I build a wall directly in front of me, which is not what I want to do. Wait, why did that build... Why does it look like that build in towards me? I guess it didn't because the pipes are there. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about these walls, but we'll keep it for now. Yep, thank you. Wrong one. Got plenty of sodium, not worried about it. So did I rotate this wrong, or is that how it's supposed to look? Let's find out. Let's walk out into the flare. No, let's not walk out to the fire. Let's do this the smart way. Let's do this the smart way. There we go. Okay, so I plan on this being 3 stories. So plan on this being 3 stories. I probably need to use the regular walls on the 2nd floor and to use the protruding walls on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll swap those walls out. I'll do it later. I'm not going to do it now here in VR on the stream. All right, exit photo mode. Okay. For now, I'm going to finish this floor and get a roof on it. And I'll do the 3rd floor after that. So we want regular walls for the rest of this because I don't want these walls on the 2nd floor. I want them on the 3rd floor, and then we'll build the 3rd floor and then we'll build the roof. And that's building number 1. I'm going to do some of this off stream, a good chunk of this off stream too. So when I come back on Thursday, you guys know, or you guys can see the fruits of my labor. Shit, is that the protruding wall again? No, LOL. Okay, yep, there we go. Nope, down there. Down there, come on, game. Nope, missed one. Missed one. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk over to that one. Then don't fuck it up. There we go. There we go. All right, floor 2 is kind of done. You go ahead and build the rest of this flooring around. I wanted to stop here because I want all this to be open. I did want another set of wall panels here. Small yellow tag on the top right. You can also choose the variant where you're building if you need to force it style in a particular place. There's a small yellow tag in the top right. Okay, gotcha. I'm learning. I'm learning, people. I'm learning. Okay. And I wanted, because I thought this stuff looked cool. Last paneling. Where's my door? My door's right there. Okay, so. All right. There. Actually, I think I want that out one further level. Damn it. Okay, so delete all those. Delete all those. Or, because I don't have a quick swap part button here. All right, back. Regular floor. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. Anchor, damn you, 4. There we go. All right. Then come here. Give me the glass panel flooring. Where's that? Right there. Beautiful. All right. And we'll go out 2 steps. Sure. Okay. That's good. And then floor 3. Then floor 3. So what did Croy say? He said build a floor. Okay. And then Croy said build a floor. And then hop up and build the ceiling. So there. No. Shit. Floor 3 is supposed to be a single wraparound. Okay. I'll delete that one in a minute. All right. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Snap to it. Snap to it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I want almost like a pavilion. Glass paneling there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 9 need stairs. 9 need stairs here, right? Okay, come on. Okay, come on, stairs. Work with me. Work with me. You've been very good to me. There. Yep. There we go. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Boom. Now walls. Now walls again. All the way around. And now we're going to do the protruding walls, because now we want the protruding walls jutting out. Matter of fact, we'll do nothing but windows up top here. Windows 95. Dun, 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 dun. Horizontal window. Beautiful. So I can rotate it. So I can rotate it. Okay. So I'm going to rotate one, then rotate the other. Aha! Did I do all these backwards, or is this supposed to face in towards me? Did I do all these backwards? I'm gonna be mad at myself if I did. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Oop. Or is it supposed to be the flat part towards me? I didn't think I rotated, but I feel like I rotated incorrectly. Actually, it looks like that should be facing in towards me. Nah, yeah, that should be facing in towards me. Okay. All right, there. Flat part. And move. And rotate. There we go. All right. Back. Okay, game. Okay, okay. I'm trying as fast as I can. All right, back to our build menu. Okay, there. Now we build the protruding walls. But we're going to build windows all the way around it. We're going to put the horizontal windows there. What is frontage? Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a second entrance. Okay. Yeah, we'll deal with you later. And a power door. And an archway. And a half arch. We got stuff here. We're going to build offices downstairs. This is going to be an office space. It's not going to be a home. Yep, thank you, game. Thank you, game. Small window, doorway, extrude the window. All right, extrude the windows all the way around. We'll put the thin horizontals here, and then these windows on the sides. And then the back will just be regular walls. Extrude the building wall. There we go. There. 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 Again, if you're a building expert, I apologize for the potato-ness. I appreciate your patience and your assistance. It's been greatly, greatly appreciated. That is out one step too far. Go back, rotate, and delete. All right, go back. Back to the doors. That needs to be deleted. Why are those different? Those must have rotated. Yeah, those must have rotated. Okay, there. No. Move, rotate, there. Move, rotate, there. Move, rotate, there. Move, rotate, there. Go back. Nice. There. Now we're back to our extruding walls. Everything should be built in. Perfect. New just got put on the roof. I meant to put windows on that side, but I can replace those later. I'm just trying to get the basic structure down right now. It is much easier to replace stuff outside the VR. Replacing the VR, there's actually not a hotkey in VR to replace. It's just a button you have to hit on the screen. Okay, so there we go. It's coming together slowly but surely. Now, do I want a higher wall? Certain walls do have an alternate appearance. We stack them on top of each other. Ah, gotcha. That's what happened there. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. Now, I do want a higher ceiling, so we're going to put another layer of wall, then we're going to put the roof on. Put another layer of wall, put the roof on, and then I'll be somewhat insulated from the elements at that point, because I won't be in open air anymore. We got a lot of building to do. A lot of building to do, but for now, this is at least a good start. We'll put horizontal windows across the way here. All the way across the way. Damn it. Fuck. Read where I tell you. Okay, cross the window there. I kind of don't like that window layout, but I'll fix that later. 2 a.m. All right, Croy. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for helping out, man. I appreciate it. Good rest of Rage build. All right. Night, Croy. I appreciate you, my friend. I probably should put the extruded wall on the top. But again, that's stuff I can change out later. All right. And now I got to build a teleporter and run power here. I do have a rough idea of what I want this to be. I did not want it to be like a domicile. I want it to be a professional place. So it's going to be like, you know, generators and storage facilities, and that's wrong. Thank you, game. I'll fix that in a second. Shoot the alloy wall. There we go. There we go. I'm glad all this stuff is cheap in terms of ferrite. I have like 3 stacks of ferrite I can build with. Okay. Mostly interior is mostly done. Like I said, I'll fix all the walls and shit later. Windows, and I'll kind of play with that. Slowly unpaddle. I'm not the most patient of people. I try to be, but I'm not. All right. There we go. Build, and I gotta figure out how to get power to this area from my my generators that I built earlier. Where's my roofing? Where is my roofing? Where's my roofing? Roofing. Here we go. Okay. Side lit flat alloy roof. That sounds cool. I'll have to see it from the sky for it to look right. Okay. I kind of like the idea of a skylight that would remove me needing to build. Of course you're turned the wrong way. Of course you're turned the wrong way. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, back. All right. Turn the correct way, please. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. All right. There we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Wish the walls were in the way. It was just like one complete like section all the way across, but that's very cool. Okay, next section of the roof. Next roof section. I think it's just gonna be regular roof. Top lit alloy roof. Okay. Where there's lighting up top. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. So we're gonna put that around the border. Did that come down one level? It didn't. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh my God, stairs. Why are stairs? Why are stairs so difficult in this? And I really hope Light No Fire. Tomcat, are you excited for Light No Fire? I really hope Light No Fire is not like this. All right, so now I got lighted whatever's there. Okay, beautiful. And now we want to fill in just the rest of the roof, right? I do want... I do want something kind of ornate in the middle. A sloping roof. Ooh. How does that look? You got 50 bucks waiting for it. I know it's probably not gonna be that right. It wouldn't be surprising me for 50 bucks. Sean Murray does seem like the type that wants to go to the, he doesn't want to go the Nintendo route and be charging, 80 bucks, Alloy inner roof. What's this? What is this? Okay, I don't know what that is, but stay focused. I'll figure it out later. Stay focused, Mike. Okay. I don't want lit. I just want a straight. Oh, I wanted the side lid. Damn it. Ah! No, that's not what I want. I want the side lid. Shit. I don't know how I feel about this being up one level, but I guess you can't avoid it when it's canted. I'll play around with that later. We'll play around with that later. Okay. Back to building. Back to the roof. The hell? Okay, no. 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 Okay. Just a regular tall flat alloy roof. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I kind of like that it's multi-leveled. But I would like this to snap into place, please. Come on. You were there a second ago. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then here. And then... It's so finicky. Like, I'm pointing directly at the node, and it just doesn't want to... Yeah, and thank you, game. I'm pointing directly at the node, and it's just like, nah, bruh. Of course I missed. We ain't about that life. Yes, you buying Light No Fire. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know, because I'm mostly like a, you know, story-based gamer, but I really enjoy No Man's Sky to a point where I'm at least interested in what Light No Fire will be. So I feel like they're gonna take all the stuff they learned in No Man's Sky and apply it to that game. And if it's just like Builder's Paradise, you probably won't see me in it very often, but I will at least check it out because I like to support developers who make good work that I enjoy. Even if it's not necessarily my speed, I at least want to give it some attention. Especially if it has VR support on day one. I'm not hopeful for that. I'm thinking it'll probably come later. I gotta recharge myself. But I mean, it'd be cool if it did, but I'm not getting my hopes up for that. How many panels do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is actually working out for the plan I had. So, okay, we're gonna keep going. Just the things that are coming from Light No Fire to this game. Yeah, they were talking about that when they were talking about the World and World Part 2 updates. That stuff that they were learning in Light No Fire, they're just bringing into No Man's Sky, and I love that. I love that they're not like forsaking this game for the sake of their new baby. No, you know how it is. Sometimes you know they get you get new pretty girl in school, and then you're like the old one. You're like she alright, but I don't like her anymore. It feels like it's better to build in VR when I'm far away, when I'm not as close to what I'm trying to build to. That's what it feels like. It feels like if I'm right up on it, it's bad. But if I'm removed from it, it's easier. Not saying easy, because none of this is easy. But easier at least. Okay. 1, 2, yes, okay. That's what I wanted. So we're gonna do something a little special in the middle here. So we're just gonna keep this going. Because when I pull my hand away, it lines up where I want it to. Thank you. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, then 2 across here, and I want the 4 in the middle to be something different. I missed. Oh, man. By the way, Russ and Roy were here earlier, but if anyone actually wants to build here, you're more than welcome to. All right, time to go. Yeah, like the water textures in Worlds Part 1 came from Light No Fire, stuff like that. How do you take your coffee, Tom? How do you take your coffee? Very important question. All right, raised platform. What is this? Not what I was thinking. Okay. That doesn't look nearly as cool as I thought it would look. But we have a structure. We have a structure, people. And that's the one I messed up earlier that I need to delete.
Incoming storm.
Looks very blocky. I'm gonna have to break that up. I might replace all that with windows. I think I have enough gas for it right now. Okay, but we're inside. We're looking good. Okay, we're coming together.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
That's what I wanted. There we go. Temperature levels stabilizing. Perfect. All right, so now we start doing the other stuff. I'm hoping this isn't too low for the stuff I wanted to build here. We need the base teleporter here. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. All right. Wait a minute. That's interesting. If I'm in open air right here, I'm not protected. But if I'm right here, I'm protected. That's interesting. That's interesting. Also, that's annoying that the fire can still get to me. I don't know if I need to raise this platform or not, which I don't even know how I would do that. I guess I would build stacked stairs. Well, I'm a diabetic. A little bit of cinnamon sweetener, dark chocolate. Okay. Props to you for not... Props to you for not saying, oh, I'm a diabetic, but I'm still going to drink all this sugar and everything. Because speaking of someone who has had people with diabetes in his family for 30 years, 40 years, the number of people who are happy to just... I don't have any carbon nanotubes. The number of people who are happy to just, oh, well, yeah, I got diabetes, but I'm still going to eat like absolute shit. It's kind of frightening. Not kind of, it's very frightening. All right, now we build our teleporter. We'll get... That's so interesting that as long as this, because this is open air, I'm not protected from that. That's fascinating. Okay, so got our teleporter here. So this was going to be all like, whoa, don't know what happened there just now. That was going to be all... Huh. I wonder. Back here, aside from the teleport, it's gonna be all decoration stuff, like power terminals and stuff like that. But I'm wondering. I'm not gonna do decoration now. Right now, I'm just thinking I need to get power to this teleporter. Okay, so now I got to get power to this teleporter. And this is one of the things I wasn't sure about, like, non-prefab buildings. I'm going to put walls and stuff all the way down here. Is... Gonna play Livestream? That's them. I'm gonna play my... Yeah, and I had to have that very difficult conversation with my mom multiple times about playing with her life. So this is the thing I wasn't sure of when it comes to... using, like, built from scratch models, is I don't see any power hookups here. So how do I hook power into this building to get it to the teleporter? Do I have to run the wire all the way to the teleporter, or how does that work? Or do I have to use switches and stuff? So I don't own switches. Because if that's the case, what I may do is stick a prefab somewhere around here. That's kind of like my arrival area, if that makes sense. And then run the power to there. Although I'm going to put lights and everything in here. So if I put lights and everything in here, then I'm going to need some kind of... I'm going to need to get power to this building somehow. So no, I can get power to this. I'm not worried about this. I'm just worried about powering... Gotta think. Or should the teleporter just not be here? Maybe, is that the answer? Maybe the teleporter just should not be in this in this facility. And then the teleport should be somewhere out there. In which case, I would just build a prefab building like a dome or a circular room, stick it there, and just run the power to there. But eventually, I'm going to have to get power to this building. So I need to figure out how to do that. I have to run a cable. I have to run a cable directly to the teleporter. So, like, if I have anything in this facility that's built from scratch that needs power to it, like, for instance, some of these floors are going to be lit. Thank you. Some of these floors were going to be lit. If I was going to do that, if I wanted to do that, then I have to run a cable to each one of those, or is there something I'm not thinking about? This looks not good because some of these are protruding, some of these are not. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do a lot of maintenance work to make this look better, but I could put lights and run cables between it. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go do the freighter stuff now because I want to think about this a little bit more before I keep building. So we're gonna go to the freighter, which actually, let me hook up that teleporter just so I can get here and back. I'm gonna hook up that teleporter so I can get there and get back. So we're just put the biofuel reactor for now. I can get rid of this later. I just need the teleporter to work for right now. And then we'll work on that. Build menu, wire, there we go. All right. All right, off to, we'll start with my settlement. There's a visitor I gotta go deal with. Because, like, I looked at Russ's house, and, like, Russ's house has power running to a whole bunch of stuff in there. So I was wondering how she did that, because I didn't see any power generators anywhere in her house. Not that I was really looking for it. Just thinking out loud as I work through this process. Here's my settlement. I'll post a picture of this. I took an aerial shot of this in Discord. I have a visitor. So this will be quick. I got evaded by sentinels earlier. I had to deal with them. All right. Here. Who's my visitor? A stranger named Assistant Cisetti has come to the settlement with a request. They said the starship has failed. They need tools and materials to make repairs. Yeah, I'll take on that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No issue there. All right, so, we're at 53% happiness. So when I started this facility, my maintenance cost was 300,000 units per day. My productivity was 150,000 units per day. It was really bad. I was losing money like crazy. So now we got our maintenance cost down to 112,975 per day. Our productivity is up to 435,365 per day. So I'm making, I just incurred that debt, but that'll clear in 20 minutes. My settlement features, 4 of those were negative, 2 of them were positive. I've split it to 5 positive, 1 negative. My happiness was at like 21%. It's up to 53. My population was less than 30. Now we're at 36. It was a C-class settlement. Now it's a B-class settlement. So we're slowly but surely building this up. If you wanted to build a hidden like level, you can make that level a complete battery box. I thought about that. I was thinking about that too. I didn't want to have like, I've seen some places that have like a shit ton of solar mirrors and batteries. I didn't want to do that. That's why I wanted to build near a hotspot. But I don't know if that one battery can take all of those electromagnetic generators. That's some research I have to do off stream. Yeah. Russ has base power turned on. I know. Because she hates wiring. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, I'm trying to learn as I go along here. So anyway, that's my settlement. I'm pretty sure that's all I had to do. Let me double check. Nope, magnetized ferrite to the bioshed. Okay. And Lovin', this is how this works. So because they're time locked, you might get a notification that you got a visitor. Hey, you got a visitor. So I just warped to my settlement, took care of that visitor. I'm building a new building here, so let's come over here, pop this open, pop that open, get in the materials, and then let it keep going. That'll be done in an hour and a half, so I'll come back and see where that's at. Use wire hire so we don't see them. Why are you shaming my core management? Are y'all shaming my core management? How dare you? How dare you? And then I need to jump my freighter to where my base is, so I have all my materials at my disposal. But for now, we need to find our way back to my office. Go to the freighter. Let's save. Always save. Go to the freighter. All right. Show you what I did on the freighter. And then we'll get back to building. Oh my lord, the glitching. Holy frame drop, Batman. I mean, like 20 frames per second in this tunnel here. It probably is fine to you guys, but to me, it's like Puke City. Looks like, yeah, it's crap frame rate there too. Okay. Back to the freighter. Okay, technology war. We haven't done anything new here. I'll go in reverse order here. Industrial ward, haven't done anything new here. You can hook the batteries up like a circuitry style, and it would expand the capacity. That's how that. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Here's my farm. I haven't harvested any of this stuff yet, but everything should be grown now at this point. I hope Russ is proud of me. I've grown an entire farm here. The only thing I haven't planted is nip buds because I don't have any of those to plant. I just got the recipe recently. I forgot I built that teleporter. Okay, so yeah, there's my garden. Teleport back here. Oh shit. Well, now we got all the save. I fell through the floor, so I teleported before I let it load. So we're gonna reload all the save. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're good. I think. Possibly. We're okay? We're good. Thank God I left open space here. Thank God I left open space here. There we go. That could have been bad. Okay, so don't use teleporter when in VR. Got it. And Russ, buy me dinner first. You can give me some nip, girl. I mean, my goodness. All right, here's my living quarters, which Levin said I'm too kind to my workers. So Tomcat hadn't seen this, but for everyone else has seen this, but Tomcat hasn't. So got TV set up. I got my nice Viking there, checking out the TV. We're gonna pretend that's not a performance monitor; it's an actual TV. A nice reading area here with a fireplace. Another TV here. And then here are the domiciles. That way leads back to the industrial room. Domiciles back here. These were open. They were just a bunch of beds laid out, but I changed that. So now they each have their own room. They pretty much look like this. A storage chest here, or drawers there, a light there, a bed, a locker, a panel, and a vent. All the rooms look like this. So if I go on that one's the same, and that one looks the same. And then out here, just to amuse myself, I put some plants here so you can see some nice bulbs. And I put a fire in the middle of space. I just decided to put a fire drum here, just for no reason whatsoever. It's a nice little sitting area. So you know if you get cold if you're in space, you know? Yeah. So that's that. That's all I changed. That's all I changed. All right, I gotta cash out my expeditions, and then we're going to get back to building. Calibrating to fleet commander. Okay, we'll just skip through these. Are we done on time? What time is it? It's 9:15 already? Jesus Christ. How's it 9:15 already? Hostile life form boarded ship while landing on planet. Emergency hard locks activated. Entered orbit. Vented both life form and its edge sacks into space. Get the hell out. I've got nothing for this expedition. I've got no rewards from this expedition. They're just, yeah. No money, nothing so far. Just, I don't care about any of this stuff. Pay me money. Ooh, miniature black home. Oh, forgot. Damn it. One of my friends got recalled home. There we go. We finally got some units out of this. What the hell did I send you out for if you weren't going to give me some money back? I expect at least 1 million units back per expedition. Or you wasting my time. Yeah, okay. Life within the water. That's great. Abandoned exploration before dose reach hazardous levels. You should have brought some money back with you too, though. Directions were Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. The frigate I called back was my primary exploration frigate. That's what happened. So I got nothing out of this because I had to recall that freighter back. Okay. Yeah, I got very little out of it. That's fine. I still got 670,000 units out of it. I'll take that. That one is still away. Yeah, and I call back all the other ones. Okay. Waste 3,000 on what? Loves to eat the time. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Did you waste your time on what, Matt? I gotta go repair that freighter before I forget about it. So let's do that. Then I'll see if I can deploy some more expeditions. So let's manage the fleet. One of you are badly damaged. And I hate when the game does this. Yeah, the VR implementation of this is buggy to say the least. Like the amount of UI pop-in I'm getting. Wait, it said one of them was damaged. Having said that, almost everything's up to a B class at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only have 7 C classes left. All these were C classes when I got them. Every single one of them. I'm sorry, I think I have 2 A class combats. So I'm slowly but surely building them up. I thought I had a damaged frigate, but okay. I bet your chest, I don't know if it was done yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Let's do that chat spin. Then we'll get back to buildings. Now I gotta figure out how to run power. $100 pixels for everybody in chat. Everyone thank Matthew for the 100 pixels. We're going to draw the lottery at 10 o'clock, whether I'm out of VR or not. Whether I'm done with the game or not. So if you have not bought your lottery tickets for extra pixels, it is 10 channel points. I think it's 10 channel points in the setup now. Let's check for new expeditions. I've not done this in VR, actually. I think I might still be on refresh, though. Nope, we got new ones. Okay, let's see here. All right, we got a 3-star, so let's get that one out the way. All right, this is a 3-star combat mission. So let's send some of our lowly boys to pump them up a little bit more. It's a 3-star, so I got to make this a 5-star crew. We'll send an A combat one. We'll send my best support, because this is the biggest one I'm going to send out. The biggest expedition. All my supports are B class. Nice. Happy about that. 5 stars, 600 fuel. That's a lot, but okay. Launch. All right, one down. I do them in like reverse star order. Another combat patrol. Wait, hold on. Do I have any balanced? I have 1 balanced. Okay. So I only need 1 combat for that balance. That's okay. All right, so we're gonna keep leveling up our lowly combat ones. I'm getting more combat than anything else, so I'm glad I have a surplus of combat ones. Wow, okay. I sent all the shitty combat ones on the big one. That's fine. Okay. So we'll send out 2 combats and a good support. Combat's 9. I kind of like you. And do I have another bad combat support? How does this look? 3 stars for a 2-star run. I think the other ones are low enough to where I could probably get away with 2 supports here.
Oh, drink water, bitch.
Steamboat Willie? Okay. Tom, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If I had no killing Steamboat Willie, it's always the rat. And when so you wait on update to the gotcha. Okay. All right. Appreciate the follow. I will hydrate in just a moment. Hey now. Hey now. Awful, I'm trying my best, okay? Not all of us can be goated at games like you are, Miss. I finished Blueprints without breaking a sweat. Not all of us can be as good as you are, okay? Awful. Some of us have to struggle at games because we're not very good. That's an industrial, that's an observation. Okay, so would you shut up talking? I'm busy here. I'm trying to display expedition. You're just jibber jabbering. Stop running your damn mouth. All right, what's the Ayla expedition now? Really? 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 It's like that now? Thanks, Carrie. It's like that now? Like that? Carrie just hears the word potato and automatically redeems that. It's just like her go-to now. I don't have enough supports to go around here, so I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little worried about that. I think, okay, I'm going to lead this balance one, Tico search for meaning for last. So that way I can load up these other two. All right, so it is, I can't stand, exploration, okay. So we'll send out our exploration guys out. Exploration. How many supports do I have left? 1, 2. I only have 3 supports left, so what's the best one? You're the best one, you can go on this one. Up one, that works. All right, that's done. And then an industrial. I should only need 1 support for this one. And then maybe I can get that last one done anyway. Industrial. I should only need 1 support here. Wow, that's 4 stars. So I don't need that much? Okay, I can take one of you out then. Take you out. That's 2 stars, 50 tons. Yeah, we'll send that out. 2 ships, easy. All right, I'll recall the expedition if I need to. Okay, that means I should have enough to balance to do this. Okay, so we'll send out the S tier combat and industrial. I don't get enough trade expeditions. I have way too many traders for the amount of expeditions I don't get. Is the potato gone? Ooh. No, there's not. It's just covered. There you go. It was just covered. Sorry about that. I do have a support. Nice. I think this is the last one. So that should be all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Okay, bet. There you go, potato. Tom, there you go. My chat likes to turn me into a potato. I'm doing potato thing. I forgot I can't talk to you. I don't have a singularity engine. I missed that expedition. And apparently I can never get it back, which is kind of dumb, but I don't agree with everything No Man's Sky does. Okay, that's done. All right, back to building. We'll probably do another 45 minutes and then we'll call it. Because I gotta eat. We're back. Chance the Rapper. All right. Why is my plane here? Oh, that's a terrible spot for it. Okay, landing pad. First order priority. We need a landing pad. With the quickness, because my plane is in the wrong place. It is in the wrong place. No, that's in the wrong place too. So let's get rid of that one. Yeah, thank you, game. All right, we're just gonna put it down anywhere for now, just to get it. I just gotta move the plane. Okay, take the same. That's fine. Okay. There we go. All right. One problem down. I don't like that the stairs are floating in the middle of nowhere, but I'll deal with it for now. It's very blocky. It's very blocky. So I have to figure out a bit more for that. I might just make the whole thing glass and windows. I mean, if you want to use some less than ideal methods, you could get it. Go on. Go on. I'm listening. And while you explain that, I need to get that power from my generators down here back to my base. Feel free to share with the class. All right. Next building's hour 17. We're not going to be here that long. All right. Okay, so if you want to help me walk through this like daisy chaining thing, or bobber jigger you were talking about. So right now, these two back ones are wired to these two front ones, and both of the front ones are running to the battery. Is that the proper way? I don't remember physics and how to wire electronics properly. And then I'm guessing I run another battery up here. And I'm guessing I run another battery up here, if I'm not mistaken. Service bot that you can use. App, awesome. If you could whisper me the details of that here on Twitch, just like send me a link and whisper, I'd be glad to take a look at that. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to move the base computer, but we'll get to that. And my hope is by the time I come back to this on Thursday, you guys will be impressed by what I've been able to put together. So I think I set up a battery up here. Is where, yeah, that's down there. So I think I set up a battery here. If you're on PC, you just use save editor, or you just put yourself in expeditions. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If you send me the info, I'll be happy to take a look at it, and then I'll figure it out from there. Battery. Okay, so I'm gonna put a battery. Oh, basically, I hit the wrong thing. Hit the wrong thing. There was some fireworks at the end of the stream. Matter of fact, we might do one in a minute. As soon as I find my battery. Where are my detonators? Battery. There we go. All right. You're right. I'll set you right here. Type in No Man's Sky service file on Google. All right, gotcha. I will check it out. Thank you, love, and that legitimately means a lot coming from you. It really does. All right. So now I should have battery power going up to here. I know this is not elegant. I'm going to hide the wires later. Don't add me above my core management. I need to farm some Mandalay TDM while I'm here. I'm gonna be here for a while. This will be home, so. All right, so now that battery should have power. Okay. Okay, all right, so we got that battery here. Now what I think I want to do... Other than build stairs, we're going to build some stairs. Or an access ramp. I think for the landing pad, it's got to be an access ramp. Or maybe it's not an access ramp. Okay, never mind. I think what I want to do is build a prefab here to house the... Okay. Or something, like a small outhouse, basically, to house the teleporter, the base computer, all that stuff. Oh, shit. Let me get to safety. And I have to figure out how to level out that uneven ground there. Whoa, Jesus. Wait, why can creatures just walk through my base? I thought that was occluded. I thought that would have been included for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely got to change these walls out. Definitely gonna change these walls out. That's not gonna do anything about the service, but it's a way for the council side to get previous expedition wars, even though they should allow us to just go into the mission. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I thought it was kind of crazy that if there's something that you can only get from, not like a cosmetic thing. I can understand cosmetics. If I miss a cosmetic, that's my choice. That's fine. But I don't understand when I can't, go back to an expedition. I think I'm going to flip these. When I can't go back to an expedition that I worked on or that I didn't get to, and if there's a piece of technology, how is that happening? How is that happening? Terrain manipulator and raise up the ground. Okay. Okay. They do get very the gens from them. I get that, but if it's like a piece of technology that I can apply to a freighter and I can only get it on an expedition, I feel like there should be some additional way, even if it's like a year later, to earn those rewards. The cosmetic stuff I could care less about. That's fine. That's fine. I'm thinking right now. Sorry, guys. That's why I'm just kind of walking back and forth. Yeah, I think building that prefab out in front with all this stuff housed in it is going to be the best bet. And then I'll start figuring out the interior of this later. Now, I should probably call it for this stream because we'll be close to 10 o'clock at that point. So I know if you destroy using the terrain manipulator, stuff will come back. If I create, it won't go away. Okay, so let's build a quick prefab to house all this other stuff. And I already got a battery that can run power to it. That's cool. All right. I like the cylinder rooms the best, honestly. Because I really like the flatten module. But the flatten module doesn't get... I mean, stuff just grows back, so it doesn't really help. Yes, that creature walk. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. That makes zero sense to me. That creature just like, oh, just Eeyore all up in my space like that. That's annoying. What? Wait, why can I not hit power there? Oh, for Christ's sake. Why can't I hook a wire to this? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, it's fully charged. There should be a wire running from here. What did I do wrong here? I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. Look, a wire there. Why is that red? Why won't that go? What did I do wrong? These too long for this is. Oh, okay. So I got to build like intermediate batteries or something, right? No, that's from on gas. To build like another here. This is very inelegant. I'm aware. I'm learning as I go. And my next base, which you guys will see whenever I do my next No Man's Sky expedition, will be that much better. Okay. And then from there to there. All right, so now that base is powered. All right, and now we just build a door and all that stuff. I'll build something more elegant to do this later. I'm just doing this for the sake of time. So I want to get as much done on this build as possible tonight on stream.
Incoming storm.
Thank you. Thank you, incoming storm. Okay, door. Can find a door for a second there. Nope. I want the door here. No, I want the door here. Put the door where I want it. No, fine, whatever. Whatever.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, there. All right, we'll make this whole thing glass because I do like the glass look. I think that's very, very cool. Okay, and then I'll drop a teleporter in here. And then move the base computer to the save point, and then that's done. Why wouldn't it let me build in here? Why won't you let me build in here? What did I do wrong? What am I doing wrong? I had the materials for it. Oh, because I had the other teleporter over there. Okay, never mind. Put your base as close as possible to the hotspot. All right. All right, Matt. Have a good night. This is stupid. This is absolutely dumb. That they can just hang out my base like that. That's dumb. All right, so we may end up rebuilding. I forgot you only have one teleporter per base. We may end up moving and rebuilding, but yeah, that's what it was. Okay, that's powered. That's fine. All right, that not removable. Perfect. Okay, not removable. I wanted to move you, and right there. There we go. And put my save point in here. Literally just a drop-off hub. That's all it is. You put a trade terminal in here. You just might. Gotcha. Okay. That's it. I'm not gonna upload this, but do I need to do anything to like make sure other people can see it? Nah, I don't want to do base screenshot. That's fine. Okay, so I can teleport in and out now. I've got power to at least this part of the base. I gotta figure out power to this and figure out why all that shit is. That's fascinating. So like a creature can't come in here, but they can come in. Yeah, that's just dumb. Okay. Actually, we're coming up on 10. We're coming up on 10, so I think I'm gonna stop there. And we'll pick this up on Thursday. Although I am gonna do some of this off stream to work through some of the headaches. That way on Thursday I could just be doing like the fun stuff and decorating and filling it in. So, all right, that's gonna be it for today. Let me save and save one more time. Just make sure we're Gucci. Now we're Gucci. Let's bounce. I got the building up and dealt with the pain of stairs. So, you know, we learned tonight. That's good. Get out of here. All right. And I'm back to chat. All right. I'll be back in a minute. It's like a psychedelic experience, bro. I suppose someone had to use Steam Link on Wi-Fi by now. Yeah, it's Steam Link yells at you, and then the connection is pretty shitty. I tried it. I have Steam Link on my Quest, but I haven't gone through there. You're excited my mic is working now? Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, nice.
The potatoes could hear me in Idaho with the costume.
Why? Oh my god.
I mean,
I'm not wrong.
Even they might be able to see you with their eyes, but
I quit. I quit. I'm done.
You do
I'm
quit?
done. I'm done.
Aye, sir.
I mean, you started.
You might get disconnected. Tran, talk to us.
Oh. Tran? Hello?
Tran?
Tran?
Tran? Tran? Tran? Tran? Tran? Tran?
Tran? Please, somebody.
Love it. I love it. Both of you stand together, please. We just need a side shot of the two of you. Excellent. Love it. Love it. Okay, now Jason and Russ. The hell do you mean they want a hug, Levin? What are you talking about? Tomcat, thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate all your advice. We'll be doing some more work on that base off stream and get to a nice looking place. All right, the winning lottery number is 10. Let's go see if anyone won. The base for the lottery is going to start at 10,000 because right now I've only had like 1,600 in my account. So if my account is less than 10,000, you automatically get 10,000 if you win. Sorry, I'm going to the lottery navigation here. And it looks like we do have a winner. We have two winners. We have two winners. Come over here. I see 2 automatically. The winning number is 10. We have 3 winners. 4. Hold on. 10 down. Okay, Red Muck doesn't count because 10 is in her name. Seahawks is 1. Magoo 1. And Fish 1. All right, at 3 winners of the lottery, the base is 10,000, so I'm giving them all 3,333 pixels. There we go. Don't ever say people don't win the lottery here. That is 2 back-to-back winners in a row, including 1 back-to-back. That is 2 weeks with back-to-back winners and 1 back-to-back winner in Fish. Fish won the last lottery and this one. So dropping it to 1 through 50. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. Thanks for your take. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. There were no polls today, so we're good there. I gotta. What's on my to-do list now? Stream to-do list. Okay, it's Scorp says stop with the steak nonsense. Let's get that off of here. Replace 24 and 50. I did that. Turn off guess a clip. I do need to program that. Remove clip 27. Is there an extra space there? No, it's just that's how text works. Okay. Hey man, at least not no winner. Yeah, we're getting winners, so that's good. Well, winners. All right, everybody, that will do it for tonight. Clay's out of town. Clay is in Vegas, finger quote working. So let's see who else is on. What's Farmer doing tonight? I have so many of my friends playing Claire Obscure, so I'm just not raiding them because I don't want to see any Claire Obscure. I'm trying to avoid it. It's Skylar been some Claire Obscure. Hollywood, then we're not gonna raid Claire Obscure. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Scorp, we'll raid Scorp. Scorp is playing a little Final Fantasy 16. Let's raid Scorp and show some chaos. Russ, I just removed it. Why would you put it back on the list? Why would you put it back on the list? Okay, we're gonna do a custom raid message for Scorp tonight. Okay. We'll do that, and then sorry, I'm just writing a quick little rate message here because it's important. No, because it's not gonna happen. All right, that is your raid message for tonight. I'm here for Capybara Chaos because Scorp has played some ragey games involving capybaras, so it's not like a running ongoing joke in his channel. So please copy that raid message that I just put in chat, and let's go say hi to our good friend Solid Scorpius. I don't know why I just hit the sub raid commands. Ignore those. Just copy the one I just put in there. I'll put it in there again. Sorry, force a habit. Raid Solid Scorpius. I'm gonna get myself some dinner and work on some more building. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you very much. I'll be back on Thursday at 6 o'clock with the finale of No Man's Sky. And then we'll be back to our regular fantasy story-based games. I will see you all on Thursday. Everybody take care. Sweet streams. Bye-bye.